he says that he's the older brother.
He says the older brother who's here for jokes and banter and not the feels. LOL. What's up? I said, hey, Zach, I want to have a threesome with my mommy. Sarcasm.
Okay. Like that. But you need to say it like, yeah, hey,
I want to have a threesome with my
mommy. Yeah, I really want to be involved.
That's how you convey it over text.
Because that's
so you say sarcasm.
No, you do /s.
Maybe that's why it didn't work.
He got a mistake.
Because he said, whoa there, buddy, let's keep it PG. I'm not sure I can help you with that. And I said, okay, Zach, listen to my joke. It's an anti-humor joke, so if you don't get it, that's fine. He said, I'm all ears, or in this case, all eyes. Hit me with your best shot.
Funny.
And my joke was, I want my mommy and daddy in a threesome. And he said, I'm not sure that's appropriate.
He doesn't get anti-humor.
Yeah, he doesn't get anti-humor.
Does he like Norm?
I said, no, Zach, it's a joke. He said, I'm glad you think you're funny, but I'm not sure that's appropriate. Let's keep this convo PG.
I'm glad you think you're funny.
So I said,
fuck you, Zach.
So I said, Zach, are you fucking mad at me? And he said, nah, I'm not mad. Just don't think that's an appropriate joke. And then, so I tried another anti-humor style joke, right? Non sequitur anti-humor. And I said, when I was a kid, they made me pull their finger. And he said, that's not funny. I'm not going to engage in this convo.
What? Why? Pull your finger? That's a fart joke.
Then I said, what's wrong with me? And he said, nothing, man. Just don't make jokes about that stuff. Which, what?
Pulling fingers?
Yeah, you can't make jokes about pulling fingers.
He's not here for
culture has gone mad.
He's not here for bands at all.
No.
I thought Zach liked bands.
I did too. So
that's top bands.
So I said, can I ask you a personal question? He said, I don't know, man. Depends on the question. I said, what happened to music? I don't know, man. Music's still around. And I said, why is it all fucking rap shit? He said, yo, watch your language. I'm not sure.
All right, little bit of a. He's saying yo all of a sudden because you said rap sucks. This is come on, Zach.
Well, then he said, I'm not sure what you're into, but there's plenty of other music out there. You just got to look for it. And I said, I want this conversation to become 18 plus. He said, nah, man, that's not happening. And I said, I have fantasies about my finger getting stuck on a wall. He said, that's not appropriate. Let's keep the conversation.
How is that not appropriate?
It's so funny to me to be in a conversation with someone and be like, oh, real quick, I want to take this 18 plus.
We've been between 13 and 17 right now. I'd like to move into.
I'm ready.
I asked Alvin if he had R-rated movies on his planet. He said no, that he likes PG once more.
Well, he said that's not appropriate. Let's keep it PG.
He lives on Chilindi Major.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then I said, I want a butt to collapse on me.
A butt to collapse, like structurally, like scaffolding.
Well, this is all anti-humor non sequiturs.
Sure.
And he said, again, he just repeated himself. So then I just said, can you summarize the plot of The Mummy 1999? He said, I don't know the plot of A Mummy. I'm a comedian, not a movie buff.
This guy's not a comedian, dude. This is what happens.
Sucks.
We're in a comedy bubble, and all these people like Zach are walking around. And what's worse than a comedian who, when you said, "Let's make this conversation 18 plus," it should be like, "Oh shit, okay,
oh, a challenge.
Let's do tough crowd."
Yeah,
let's do
what you say. Honestly, when someone asks you, "Let's make this," can we make this conversation 18 plus? You should not be giving a yes or no answer at all. You should just be like, suck my dick.
Exactly.
Suck my dick, motherfucker.
Lick me. Hey, can we make this?
Lick me.
But you should say. You should also, because
does a gay guy suck dick?
Yeah, exactly.
You should answer.
Can we make this 18 plus? Oh, I don't know. Can you suck on my balls?
Yeah. Do you want your finger in me?
Yeah, I don't know. Should I pull your finger and smell your fart?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Should I tickle you?
Yeah, should I tickle you wherever I want?
Ask if tickling is 18 plus.
Oh, okay.
And that's the one question we get to ask on this.
Yeah.
After this, we're putting it away.
And
I want to know what he thinks.
As much as I want to show you guys
the last thing that I said to Zach, I said Pizza Hut joke, and he said, why did the pizza go to the doctor? It had a cheesy attitude. And I said, fuck my friend challenge, and he said, nope, not happening.
He's not saying not happening.
What's the question I have to ask?
Is tickling 18 plus?
Is tickling 18
and then
plus.
Also in the same message say, is it funny?
Is it funny to tickle
someone who's 18 below? Or below, I mean.
Tickling can be funny, but only if both people are into it. Otherwise, it's just annoying. And it's definitely not 18 plus.
Whoa!
So you no.
We have burned through 20 minutes of doing.
Really? Oh my
talking
god!
To fucking AI.
I like the chat thing.
It sucks how much we
it's
fucking
so
like it.
fun.
Yeah.
I was talking to the dungeon master and telling him to make
the dungeon master is Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
by the
Dogg,
way.
man.
Wow.
Yeah. Why don't they make me one of these?
They could.
Can you have your brain uploaded yet? Have we gotten
Well, you
that
could
far?
probably just take all your text messages and upload them.
Yeah.
But mine
You'd
would
probably have
just
a bunch
be.
Bro, I am not letting that group chat leak like that.
Dude, we should train an AI on the group chat.
Bro,
Oh
if we
my
train the
God.
AI on a group chat.
I think it would blow too many minds.
Yeah.
Being stuck between us three and Jubio. Oh my! People wouldn't even be able to.
We should make a Jubio AI.
We should.
DJ Jubio.
DJ Jubio
Why?
AI and he can play songs.
Yeah.
He doesn't like music that much.
Yeah, I don't know. He does
He
because
loves music.
when I use the Plex, I see that he's got a lot of Troye Sivan on his music.
That's true.
Yeah, every time I open the Plex,
Again, man. It's all lies.
I open the Plex. I open
Yeah,
the Plex. I
Troye
scroll
Sivan.
down to TV, and then there's his music at the bottom.
What's the
and
Troye
then,
Sivan song?
Rush.
No, the other one.
I don't know any other one.
What's how's Rush go? Is that about poppers?
Yes.
Really?
And dancing.
They think they can get this stuff by me. This Lady Gaga song is about fucking your face.
Which one?
The fucking
Just Dance?
the,
Poker
no,
Face?
the poke your face one. She says fuck your face.
No. Poker Face is about her having sex with a man and pretending it's a woman.
But women hate poker.
Women like poker.
Not Lady Jaja.
What'd you say?
Lady Jaja.
No, don't say that. That's a tarjay.
Jaja, Lady Jaja, Jaina.
No.
That's what she,
You could
Please
maybe say
pretend that.
Lady
Vajada,
Vajayjay.
Lady Vagaga,
You could say that.
Lady Vagaga.
Yeah. And hey, this whole meat dress. Oh, you're wearing a meat dress. Why don't you just go bottomless? You fucking big ass
Yeah, I'd like
flappy
to meet.
labia.
I'd like to meet dress.
Yeah, dress.
Yeah,
I'd like to meet
she
dress.
sounds sexy. You know, I found out something crazy today.
Dress sounds like the name of like a 1950s film star, like Treat
Dress.
Williams or like
Dress.
Dress like Dress Ray or something.
Dress Ray.
Dress Trumbull.
He has never seen True Detective season 1.
Really?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna rewatch it.
I'm gonna rewatch it. I think the new one just came out.
Is Treat Williams a 1950s movie guy?
I think he's past that.
Speaking of funny names, True
Later
Detective.
than
It's
that.
really funny that they were like, let's name what's a guy from the South name?
Rust Cole.
Rust Cole.
Yeah. I know the names and everything.
That's
I saw
genius.
the final episode.
Rust Cole.
I saw the final
I
episode.
saw the final episode of season 1 because
How?
my dad was watching it in the living room and I
Why
was
don't
on the
you?
computer.
Here's what you do. You walk in. You see that he's watching a Matrix you haven't watched. Bye, Dad.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm gonna go.
Well, I
to
wanted
the
to use the
computer.
computer.
I'm out.
The computer. He was watching it on.
I was
the computer.
downloading music illegally.
Then put your headphones on.
I was downloading music illegally, which is legally.
What?
Illegally downloading music is
Almost
a
there.
gray area crime, which
I think
you can
that's
talk
a-
to a lawyer about.
I would say that's a white and black area crime.
Yeah, that's pretty.
If you're saying illegal in the beginning, you're illegally doing
Illegal,
anything
yeah,
is
piracy.
illegal.
But if you get this MP3 from your friend,
That's sharing.
that's sharing. But it's technically what's the legality on that? We'll find
On
out.
what, stealing?
On sharing or
We'll,
stealing?
we'll find out today on today's episode. And now put the intro here.
There's no. What intro? What intro?
The podcast, like the whole podcast.
Is the open?
This the open 20 minutes.
20 minute cold open. Fuck it, let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
What?
Let's fucking do it. 20 minutes in.
I bet y'all thought we forgot the intro. I bet y'all thought Jubio forgot to put the theme song
You
in
thought the
today.
episode started.
You
know,
thought the
it
episode
just started, bitch.
It's starting
It
now.
just started right now.
Uh-huh.
Wait, we should be doing that more.
Yeah.
We should be starting the episode.
Wait, we
with
already
that.
made a cold open.
Hmm?
We already made a cold open, though.
This was the cold open. We do
Yeah,
cold,
now
here's
it
what we
is.
do cold open straight into the podcast, 20 minutes. That's the cold open.
Uh-huh.
Because then
We'll
you
save
lull them
the
into
other
a
one.
false sense of
We'll save
security.
the one that I made for the next episode, I guess.
No, we'll use it for this.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll have 2 cold opens this episode.
So explain the outfits, please. Explain these lawyer-style outfits.
All right. Well, Cameron looks like my paralegal, and I look like a lawyer.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
No, wrong.
You're going to jail, bitch.
Yeah.
That was the most disrespectful thing
That
you've ever
was-
done.
that was-
Say, explain your outfits. You start by saying that I'm your paralegal. And
You
the
look
worst
like a
costume you've
paralegal.
ever worn
This
in
is
the
not the
entire
worst costume
podcast.
I've
You look
ever
like you
worn.
spin a sign for a local restaurant. This is
I don't
not.
look like I spin a
You're a
sign for a
girl
local restaurant.
Aladdin being a drag
I'm not
king.
a girl
Yeah.
Aladdin being a drag king.
You are, bro.
I look like a lawyer who has
You look like you smell like a sewer.
You work in
I don't look like I smell like a sewer. I look like I smell like
This is
Drakkar
literally the worst
Noir.
outfit you've ever worn. You put on the shirt, you thought, oh, this isn't enough. So you put on the vest, and
This
then you
is
tried
just
to
nothing.
save it with
This
it.
is
You
nothing of an
literally
outfit.
nothing.
This is nothing of an outfit.
You look like a young puckish lawyer.
Puckish.
Puckish, eh?
Puckish,
No,
bro.
I'm all
Lawyer.
business. There's no mischief here.
No. He looks like he could get a legal loophole.
I don't deal.
And I look like I deal with DUIs.
You don't look like you deal
You
with
don't
anything.
look like any kind of. You look like you've never had a
Uno
deal.
cards.
This is like
Look
those.
at this.
No,
It's so.
I'm Claire.
you look like a homeless guy from one of the haircut videos.
You look like in a Looney Tunes when they get pushed, they get slammed through a room, and they come out wearing all the things that were in the room.
You look like a train hobo.
Well, imagine if a train hobo was a lawyer.
Why would they be a lawyer? Again, this is you're making the.
For
What,
deals, for law, for legal things, dealing with the homeless.
why would a homeless person be representing homeless?
I would be representing
people
another homeless person.
in what court?
A hobo, 1930 style
Kangaroo
hobo.
court.
In kangaroo court.
Yeah, in kangaroo court. I look like a lawyer from kangaroo court.
No, you don't.
There we go. I look like, if this was in black and white, I would look like an old lawyer. Can you put a black and white
It's
filter
not in
over
black.
me?
No, it's not in black and white. No, you look terrible.
I would look like Gregory Peck in the Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh my God,
This
you're dressed
outfit.
like the gourmet detective. You got a
Gourmet
jacket. You got a
detective?
vest on under the jacket.
Wait a minute, I like the Gourmet Detective.
You know about the Gourmet Detective?
What, you mean the Phantom Gourmet?
No, the Gourmet Detective.
What's
I
the
don't know
gourmet
the
detective?
We've been watching the Gourmet Detective on Movie Mondays. This is exactly what you're wearing.
Oh,
But you're
man.
wearing it. You're just like the gay Gourmet Detective.
What the fuck is the Gourmet Detective?
He's a detective who solves food crimes.
Like what kind of crime is
Murder. None of them have anything to do with food.
Oh,
I don't look like this
blogger.
guy.
you,
I don't look like
you do
him.
look like this guy.
I do not look like that guy.
You don't look like anything. That's what we're
You
trying
really,
to tell
yeah,
you.
you
What do you
really.
mean?
It's nothing. It's giving nothing.
It's giving nothing, and you're eating all the, or you're leaving crumbs
Giving
everywhere.
nothing is so fun.
It's giving zero to me.
It's not giving anything.
Yeah, this is an NBA 2K creative player.
If you
type
stopped at
of
the vest,
This is create a coach.
yeah. Okay, that you might look like. You might look like a little kid's NBA creative coach in 2K, where you just max out everything.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever this thing is.
All right. Well,
anyway,
I look like a lawyer who would lose a case.
I'm a real ass lawyer,
And I'm Skinny
and
Pete
I
from Breaking Bad.
specialize in. I do domestic violence, but only between brothers.
What would you qualify as domestically abusive relationships between brothers?
Slaps, punches, or harsh words.
Things that my two older brothers.
So
Or stealing
So boys,
between each other.
I would say
stealing
this
between
is.
each other
I would
so
say this is
bad.
boys being boys, and you're saying
See,
this
I
is a
lay
crime.
down the law.
He's
I
the-
think
he's
it's.
the one
I
on
think we've
trial.
let boys get away with being boys for far too long,
Okay.
and it's time. And listen, if a brother comes to me and says his brother has been taking his toothpaste, I'm coming down on him.
Toothpaste is communal in a family.
No, not if the brother thinks that the other brother shouldn't have it.
The only time it's not if you get the red toothpaste, the
Can I
whitening
let you in?
toothpaste.
Can I let you in on a secret?
Yes, sir.
As a lawyer, it doesn't matter to me what is moral or ethically true. It's about who's paying me.
Yeah, you're a bad lawyer.
That's a
good
good
lawyer.
lawyer. That's a good lawyer.
It's a good-
Lawyers
you're a
should have
suit-style
no regard
lawyer.
for the truth.
Exactly. I'm scrappy.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Scrappy the lawyer.
Scrappy the lawyer.
Oh my
There
God, the
we
law
go.
offices of Scrappy the lawyer.
Scrappy Esquire.
Oh,
Scrappy
yes,
and do.
Yeah.
yes, Scrappy Esquire. And look, he's got a Harvard mug or bottle.
Bottle.
Because he went to Harvard Law.
I went to Harvard Science School of
Really?
Science Law.
Uh-huh.
I remember when
Scientific law or lawyer.
when I was in touring,
What's it made out of?
Old Hollywood.
It's made out of metal.
Says something crazy.
Let me screw it on and I'll look
It's
at the
just a
bottom.
kind of. Oh, he's trying to fool you by telling you to turn the bottle upside
Made in
down.
China.
Whoa, it says polyconcept.
Polyconcept.
What the fuck is polyconcept on a water bottle?
Only a lawyer would understand.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
a
what we
lawyering
call-
word.
And I want to get into that. This is called legalese, guys.
Jargon.
Jargon. jargon. This is
Were you talking about you being in Boston?
when I first moved to Boston, and my mom helped me move my shit in. We walked over to the Harvard Law campus, and we walked around. My mom said, "I can't believe I'm walking where Obama walked," and that I don't know why that stuck with me.
You can say that on any place.
I can't believe
Yeah,
I'm
he's
walking
been most
where
places.
Obama walked.
You can say that about a good chunk
Well,
of
no,
places.
he's not Forrest Gump.
No, you can say that about
You
the
can say that
apple
about
orchard in my
Gump. Any
hometown.
road Forrest Gump
He's
probably
been a
came
lot.
out.
I can't believe I walked where
Obama
Gump
has been
ran.
more places than the average person has been.
Yeah.
There's no question. He's been to
So
every
so
state.
it's fair to just.
You could walk outside there and say, I can't believe I'm walking where Obama was.
Obama did not walk on
But it's
this
like
avenue.
the percent chance that you'd be right versus saying, I can't believe I'm walking
It's
where
got to be 25.
John Stevens walked. Well, I don't
John
know who that is.
Stevens
I just,
walked.
Well, but that's
John
probably
Stevens definitely walked down this street.
because you don't know who that is. There's probably many of them. So
Yeah.
John
well, I'm
Stevens is
still
probably
saying a
more
specific
likely.
one. Okay, John Stevens, the one who was born in 1973.
Okay, well
Okay,
maybe
that's
Probably didn't walk. He's less likely to have walked here than Obama.
Well, I
was.
guess this
Yeah.
is true. Okay, well again,
And
the
the
lawyer
lawyers,
defeats me.
it's all about percentages.
The
and
lawyer has
likeliness.
The
Yeah.
likely lawyer has defeated me once again. The legal eagle himself.
Scrappy the
I'm
lawyer.
sick of
I'm a
this
legal
legal eagle guy.
Who's that?
He's a YouTube video.
Oh, he's the one that watches the. Wait, which one is this?
He's some piece of shit with a suit who goes up. He's doing it, makes all these videos like legal eagle, lawyerly reacts to TV show.
You know who this outfit
You
is
should be
based
in
on?
court. Why
Have
are
you
you
seen
making
the-
YouTube?
Have you seen the other lawyer that wears like the big? What is his name? There's this lawyer who is on YouTube, and he does these snaps at the camera, and then it transitions to him in his office reading a book. And he says, if you ever get pulled over, say, I don't consent to any searches. And he's very Southern.
Oh, I've actually seen this guy's.
This guy's awesome.
Does he have a bunch of rings?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of
Yeah.
rings and a big wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saul Goodman guy.
Yeah, real life
he's,
Saul Goodman.
Yeah, he's cool.
That guy's
I
awesome.
fuck with him.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He's,
but the legal eagle, never heard of this guy.
he's too, and I don't like that lawyers are on average better looking than people who work in trash rooms.
It's because they can afford gene therapy.
I think it's that for
and,
sure.
And genes from
DNA
genes from
resequencing.
Kenneth Cole reaction.
Real shit.
I want to start a brand of jeans called Therapy.
Therapy
Oh, that's
reaction.
good.
Oh,
That would be good.
Therapy
that's
jeans.
good.
Therapy.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to hear an idea I had when I was a kid that I just remembered the other day?
Yes.
This is an idea I thought would make $1 million, so I didn't tell anybody because I was like, I grow up, I'm going to make this.
Yeah, and now you're up.
I'm up. I'm going to make it. Basically, it's like a lollipop, but
I'm
it's
in already.
but it's hollow, and inside it's got some types of little candies, and it's a candy maraca.
They might have
Could
that.
make a lot of money.
They might have that in Mexico.
I don't know if they do. Do they have that in Mexico?
I'm certain they have it in a country that we haven't heard
A
of.
candy maraca?
Do they have that in Mexico?
That you can shake and it goes.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
They do?
All right. Well,
Okay, well we'll make it hot then.
yeah, spicy.
No, like
A candy that's
temperature.
spicy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Do they have that in Mexico?
Spicy. This.
Okay, well then we're good. We can do that.
Okay.
All right,
Here's-
let's dive
all right,
into this
let's-
legal.
Which also, the reason we're talking about lawyers is because we're doing the lawyer website again
Uh-huh.
today. The law
Well,
advice website.
a different one though.
What?
Right?
Is it a different one? No,
No, it's the same
I
one.
thought we did Avo last time.
We did. What did you do?
Oh.
Oh, we did a different website.
Yeah,
This
we did
time.
a different website.
What did you guys collaborate on something? Well, how did you both do a random different?
Because I
website?
asked him what it was, and he sent me a different website.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I found a completely new website.
Okay. Well, we're doing law advice, legal advice
Yeah,
again.
It's the same
today.
kind of thing.
I didn't know about the secret website.
Well, this website that we found.
I found some good stuff on the old
Yeah,
one.
who should go first then? Because we have.
You guys go.
I'll
We
go
have a
first.
new
Mine's
website.
open. I'll go first.
Mine's long.
This is from justanswer.com
Which
slash
this morning
law.
we had a very funny who's on first almost happened.
Yep, because I asked him what's the website, and he said, just ask. I
And
said,
you
I'm
said-
asking you.
Yeah.
And he said, just answer. Okay, wait, do we have the clicker?
No,
we haven't had
we
the
have
clicker
Julio.
for a year.
Bruce.
Oh yeah, this one person just said I started weak. This guy just says Bruce, and then
What did you look up to find Bruce?
I don't know. It was just in the recent asks. I think
Oh,
it just said
okay.
Bruce, and then go next slide, and this is just a guy. Customer says hi, Bruce. So the way this website works is actually a little different than Avo.
Yeah.
The way this one works, it's much more similar to Practo, I would say, where the lawyers are getting presumably paid based on if they get rated for their answer on this website.
Okay.
So I think that this has to be This guy
yeah.
Bruce is
Giving himself
who has
$1.
38,000 satisfied customers. Can't be
Uh-huh.
true. He's laundering money.
It's giving laundering.
Yeah. So this is Bruce. Next slide, please.
I think it costs $1 to ask a question.
I have a legal question, and I'm going to see if you would mind answering it for
Oh,
me.
that's nice.
So that's nice of them. Next one. And Matthew says, "Good morning. Your question does not say much about your question, so hopefully I will be able to get your answer. Help you get your
His
answer."
last name is Esquire.
Esquire expert.
Next slide. And so this person says, "Sir, thank you for responding on such short notice. Just wondering the legality of this because I see it quite a lot. This is in Pennsylvania, by the way. If someone were to say drop their cat from 10 to 15 feet on a soft surface because they, quote, land on their feet, is there anything illegal about it, even if the cat likes it?"
I will say that is not illegal.
Well,
Customer says
and
hi.
then customer said hi. Next slide. Stop moving my shit. Next slide is somebody was making a parody song about Elon Musk, and they want to know the legality.
Okay.
This song is about Elon Musk, and it's sang from his perspective. The song mocks his recent decisions and exaggerates his views on the world, portraying him as a Disney villain-like character, something close to South Park-style humor, but less violent. I'm wondering if Musk can potentially sue us for making it, and if yes, are there ways to prevent it? There was no answer to this one, but I do want to get your opinions.
I think that Musk can sue, of course. That's your legal right as a U.S. citizen.
Is he a U.S. citizen?
I believe South Africa is part of America.
Okay.
Yes.
English? Yes.
He can sue, but of course also there are ways to prevent him suing you. For example, brainwashing him, legally brainwashing him using videos and TV.
Like
Or
strapping him down in
telling
front of something and taping his eyelids open, that type of brainwash?
Right, or telling him not to.
Okay.
And the type of lawyer that I look like would say, if this case involves any kind of tin can, then I could take it.
The type of lawyer that you look like would say this.
Because he doesn't exist.
There isn't one.
But isn't you? There's got to be like some if it.
If this was two people fighting over a tin can, maybe a song about tin cans and bindles.
There we go. That could work.
Yeah.
If the glove fits, you may acquit. If they're trying South Park, let them walk.
Yeah.
Something like that could be.
Here's the trick. This is actually a real thing. I don't know if you guys know about this. You know the small penis thing, which is where if you're slandering somebody or you're doing libel or whatever, you're doing a parody of someone, and you want to prevent them from suing you for it, you have to also put in something that's really like embarrassing, like saying they have a small penis or something like that. Because in order to sue, they have to like prove without a reasonable doubt that it's like, oh, this is me that they're making fun of. So you have to say that it has to be me. The small penis character is me.
Well, it's civil court. You don't have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
Well, you know what I mean. I used the wrong words, but
Yeah.
that is it.
But you do have to prove that you are.
You have to
one
prove that you're the one being made fun of.
Here's another one. If it's SNL, you can tell.
Because I know every sketch.
That's another type of you must acquit thing.
If it's Mad TV, you'll make Madly Me.
Here's a trick: just change his name.
Yeah.
To Freelon Dusk.
Yeah, Elon Dusk.
Elon Red.
Yeah,
It is anything.
Anything,
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Beyond
Beyonce.
X.
Or like Beyonce.
Beyond X, that works too. Beyonce, I think you'll have another problem though.
Yeah.
Next slide. I had a coworker ask me if I have noticed the boss's serial killer smile. I said a little. It's probably just a front to assert his power. Nothing to worry about. Can that be considered trash talking? And Dolan Williams says, hello. Trash talking is not against the law. Wow.
Thank God it's still legal.
Bit of a legal revelation for me. I always thought that trash talking could have been considered some bad
I guess it
style
depends who you trash talk.
libel. I think
When?
we call this.
Threats. Threats is trash talking, and threats should not be
Illegal.
illegal.
Next slide, please. And this only took 4 minutes. Hypothetical situation. And this is, by the way, the best possible thing you can search on this website.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hypothetical situation. If someone typed into Google, quote, teen porn or, quote, porn, would that be regarded / viewed as evidence of intent to view child porn? Answered by Gene C. We're going to see a lot of Gene C right now. No. Gene says no. This is simply that you were researching something for a project for school. Awa, because you heard about people getting involved in these illegal activities and you wanted to find out about it, but you did not download any of it. and you do not keep going back to those sites. And the customer says, thank you so much for answering the weird questions. Hoping I don't have any more to ask. Have a happy night. Gene says, you have a nice weekend too. But this continues. Next, customer comes back. I do have one more question, but I'm working until 11:30 p.m. Could I ask you tomorrow or something? Gene says, I will eventually come on tomorrow, but I'm not sure when, but if I'm not available, one of the other experts can help you as well. Customer says, I hear you. I would be home around 8 p.m. Gene says, okay, that's fine.
You can't just ask the question and wait.
Yeah, why not?
So next day. Hello. Hope Friday has gone well. Thank you for your time and patience with me. First question. Hypothetical situation. If someone typed into Google young teen bestiality porn, young teen bestiality porn, young bestiality, or young bestiality porn, would that be regarded / viewed as evidence of intent to view child porn? Gene says, not necessarily, but it is evidence of an interest in something that is viewed as a different type of sexuality. So if that person keeps typing these things into Google, they could possibly attract the attention of someone. Therefore, they should stop typing this into Googleoa if they must.
Googleoa.
Okay, next slide.
Like Googleoa.
Customer says, hypothetical situation. What if someone accidentally views child porn? Gene says, then they should get off the website as soon as possible. You can't help what you accidentally view, but it's best to stay away from those type of websites with your own computer because this stuff seems to come up more than you want it to. So maybe you should take a break from using your computer to view any type of materials of this nature so you don't have to worry about it.
One of my favorite parts of these types of websites is people who are clearly did something very bad and are approaching a court date and just go on a website and they post something like, so I feel really bad about this. I did something I shouldn't have. I killed a guy. Will I get in trouble?
Yeah.
And then all the responses are delete this. You just have to imagine that they just have. It's just there has to be an alert that goes off on someone's computer.
I like to imagine that this hypothetical situation is happening between every message, and then he has the tabs open and he's going right back. But there's a lot more, trust me. Next slide, please. Thank you for your patience with me, Gene, says the customer. Next slide. Hypothetical situation. If someone typed into Google young teen scat porn or young scat porn, would that be regarded as evidence? Next slide. Long as they do not continue going back to those sites. And most importantly, don't download any forbidden materials. Customer says, I want to thank you one more time. I'm almost finished.
He's asking the same question every time.
I'm almost finished with the odd / stupid questions. Hypothetical
Just
situation. What if someone watches a video titled something like young teen does something? The video, etc. doesn't say anyone is underage. Next slide. About the bestiality questions above, when you said not necessarily, if that person literally made that search once or maybe twice, then they don't have anything to worry about. Gene says, no, that is not illegal. It's simply a sign of odd preferences. Customer says, gotcha. Thank you so much, Gene. I think that is all. I hope to never bother you with any weird questions again. You're an angel. Thank you so much for your time and patience.
The gotcha is so funny.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, cool, gotcha.
Gene says, no problem. Have a nice weekend. Okay. Next slide. Hypothetical situation. What if someone typed into Google teen incest porn, young incest porn, or young teen incest porn? Gene says, same thing as I said above. What if they Googled that and then Googled the bestiality one or something? Like one search after another. Or like they did one search one night and the other search the second night. Next. The best thing for you to do is stay away from the computer for a while. Whatever you did, you cannot undo. And if you keep trying to undo it, you'll probably cause more problems rather than less. So the best thing to do is avoid the computer and avoid the topics you are bringing up. Have a nice weekend. Next slide. Totally. What if someone made those searches and maybe saw something? Just leave it alone / in the past pretty much. Gene says, exactly. Best wishes. You as well, says customer. Leave it in the past. That's fine. Or would be just fine. I love this. Leave it in the past, and that person should be just fine. They realize that they were talking about hypotheticals, or would be just fine. I'm sorry. You mentioned reading material. What if someone read erotica about a minor engaging in sex acts? Is that illegal? Would that be viewed / regarded as intent to view child porn or anything? Just leave it in the past, and that person is okay. Next thing they say, okay / fine equals not in trouble / charged or anything. And then Gene just didn't respond
Yeah.
anymore.
At a certain point,
Yeah.
he's asking the same question over and over.
But that
I love
truly,
the chat structure.
I know
The
the
chat
structure,
structure,
the way this one works
it's
is a
really
full
good.
just chat.
It's incredible that it's public.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Why would this be?
They don't
Why
know
would it be
that it-
public?
Because people could have like similar scenario or situations.
Yeah.
Every single one is so specific to a
Yeah.
person
Just doing
that
it
it
as a
should
chat.
not be public.
Imagine if you like your chat with like the like chat bot on like a car dealership website or whatever was public.
Yeah,
You know
just-
that ones they have where
Do
it's
you
like,
have
yeah,
red?
Yeah.
I want a Ford truck. Do you have red? And then the next slide, please. What does MILF stand for? My boss keeps getting things from those initials. I know it is porn, but what does it stand for? Lawyer reacts.
Me, I'm a lawyer, fool.
Well, a lawyer probably would say that. A lawyer would, but if you were a civilian.
Okay,
My international law
I'm
firm.
pretty sure. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure it's masculine
Uh-huh.
in
Iguana.
Illicit.
illicit
Love fest.
love fest.
It's a gay photo.
I think it's a boy thing.
Okay.
I think my international law firm is what
That's
it
good
is.
too. My next
Yeah.
slide, I think, is my last. Unless that one's my last. Let's see. Nope, that one's the last one.
All
But
right,
that's
all right.
that's what I got from Just Answer /law, guys.
I'll do mine now. I'll show you some from the old website from Avo.
All right.
So here's the first one. How to get trial or change of venue. This judge is old miserable lesbian. I just wanted to put that in.
How did you find that?
Title. I think I searched venue or something.
Oh,
I did not search
miserable
lesbian,
lesbian.
even though you
You did.
think I did. What
Yeah.
was
You
you
thought
I
that
did
it was.
not.
You thought that it was a video tab.
I did not search lesbian.
He
I searched some nasty ass stuff, man, but I didn't do lesbian.
types in miserable.
All right. I think I actually did type miserable. That's what I searched. I searched a bunch of stuff.
Miserable lesbian.
Really good searches on these websites too. Let me put you on. Misery, agony, miserable,
That's good.
torture.
I have one that you're really the one search term that you're really gonna
The
like.
two that I searched a lot was hypothetical and hello sir.
Yeah.
Hello sir
is amazing.
always got
Yeah.
somebody who really was not that good at talking.
What if I did a Grinch photo shoot, but changed it to the Green Man? I am new to photography, so want to see if I can do a Grinch photo shoot, but use Green Man name instead.
I feel like this is
Teetering.
Yeah, this is
This is
teetering on
iffy.
like parody slash just.
What I just like
If
about
he's a
this
Green
one is
Man-
I'm new to photography. I want to do a Grinch photo shoot.
So I don't know about stuff like this.
If he's
But
a
can I
green
say
man,
green man?
if he's a green man with no green hair
Yeah, even a Green Man with green hair is okay.
and a Grinch type
As long as he's
face,
not completely
You can
covered
call
in
him-
hair.
I'd say this is legal.
That's the thing, yeah, because you can be ugly and green.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a few that go together. My boyfriend has jock itch really bad and was seen at a McDonald's parking lot itching, but it was called in under indecent exposure. He went to the station to put in a statement, but never gave a ticket if he is found guilty and has to register as a sex offender. Will that prevent us from ever being able to have children or get married in the state of Oklahoma? What is the sentence he could be given and what restrictions could he have? Here's another one that goes with that. Is rubbing your groin in front of someone a crime? Public genital scratching illegal? I was recently given a ticket for grabbing my genitals in public outside my clothing in view of public. I can't seem to understand on how a person either scratching himself or rearranging the northern region can be charged with anything. You can go to the next slide, Julio. That's on the next slide. Okay, not that one. So just a bunch of people who got in trouble because they were scratching.
I don't think scratching should be a crime.
Scratching is
not
not a crime.
I mean, are they saying that they pull out the genitalia
It
area
really,
and
I
then
really,
scratch?
this is the ones I put these in because it really does seem like they're probably doing. They're like,
They're
my brother,
definitely-
he had jock itch at McDonald's, and he had
Yeah.
to itch, and they,
Jock itch.
Jock itch at McDonald's is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
No, man, they got
Crazy
horny
phrase.
as fuck looking at the menu and all the Bad Bunny meal stuff, the
Mhm.
promotional videos.
Here's the next one. What can we do? She's hurting.
wait.
We just got to eat cheddar. My wife stepped out of the truck, slipped, and fell on the ice in the parking lot. What can I do?
We just got to eat
I
cheddar.
don't know what that means. I searched to eat cheddar to see if it's like a restaurant or
Wait, no,
something.
here's what it is. He's bad at punctuating.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we just got to eat cheddar. My wife.
This is so like, what can I do?
He's so panicked.
What can I do?
He's so panicked. He's not making it. He's just typing so fast that his autocorrect.
We just got to eat. What did we eat? Cheddar. We ate cheddar, and then my wife stepped out of the truck. Maybe the cheddar.
She's hurting now.
She's like, include all the details. Okay, we ate cheddar.
We just got to eat cheddar. What can we do? She's hurting. We just got to eat cheddar.
That is good.
Okay. Then we got, can I sue Chipotle for hurting myself on their walls?
What
I
is
was waiting in line for food with my girlfriend when I stuck my finger in one of the holes on the wall in Chipotle. I could not get it out for the life of me. But after some time of struggling, I managed to set myself free but got a mild laceration as a result. Can I sue for hurting myself with their decor?
No. No.
I know exactly what they did. Do you know they have the like Aztec style? Yeah, they stuck their finger in that hole. Can you imagine being in line at Chipotle, your finger stuck, everyone behind you's like, come on,
Rip your finger
come
off.
on, next please, like, ah!
Or just imagine being in line in Chipotle and somebody sticks their finger and starts wailing,
I told
crying.
Carter about this in the AI. I said I have a fantasy about sticking my finger in the wall.
That's true.
My finger stuck to a wall.
You shouldn't do it because you're going to
Yeah,
get
no,
lacerations.
I have an immediate answer.
and likely have no legal recourse.
You know what? You're better than Carter.
Thank you.
Don't say
You're
that.
way better than Carter.
Thank you.
No.
Carter would not answer that question. He said it was inappropriate, but
It's appropriate.
Wow.
I go where
you
it's
gave me a good answer.
Yeah.
So Carter, step the fuck up.
and illegal to do.
It's not illegal to finger
It's
the wall.
illegal now.
In
We
Chipotle,
just made it.
That's private property.
We just made it illegal.
It's not illegal to touch. Never mind.
How can I sue KFC for pain and suffering of my tear meniscus on my left knee and a back pinch nerve? I worked for KFC and I slip and fall on a
Fail.
raw
It
piece
says
of
slip
chicken
and
skin.
fail.
Slip and fail on a raw piece of chicken skin. Now I'm with a tear meniscus on my left knee and pinchy nerve. This happened back in May 2nd
That's
of 2018.
That's pinche.
And this is recent. They did this. They were like, "Oh, I just remember when I slipped on chicken skin. I wonder if I can get anything."
This
for
should
that
be
now."
like a sports injury, I think, qualified for that. You need
That
to go
is.
to us. But yeah, torn meniscus is like plenty of football players.
Yeah,
You trip on a piece of raw meat.
yeah,
and
classic.
Yeah, that's what
KFC.
our skin. You're out for a cut of chicken skin. You're out for 4 or 5 years.
KFC could be Kentucky football championship.
Oh,
Could
could
be.
be.
Probably
Yeah,
is.
certainly be.
Well, here's another fast food one. Can I sue McDonald's over there being snot-like substance in my drink? I don't know if intentional or not. Still unacceptable during COVID. Jess
During COVID.
Jess was getting some hot axe and hot chocolate to start of my morning. I've never had any problems before at any other locations till this morning. I order hot chocolate with my meal, but when I drank it tasted like a slimy goopy. Like a slimy
Oh, that is such an amazing line to be given. This
tasted
needs to
like
go to court.
It tasted like a
Your
slimy goopy.
Your Honor, it tasted like a slimy gooby.
Exhibit A, the gooby. Will you please bring out the
Wow.
slimy gooby?
The taste was completely off and had gooey substance all over it. Really don't have words to describe texture. It was same texture like snot. Used my fork and scraped up lots from the inside. I have photos I can provide if needed, just need place to send them. I'm never usually that guy, but this is my first time ever actually feeling like I have to leave a report. I'm open to being tested or whatever to prove it's not my own.
He kept the slimy gooby?
It was
Get
like a
the goopy,
photo.
man.
We took a photo, but
Oh
how are you
yeah,
going to test
gonna
it?
test it. Yeah, he's keeping it, man.
Send this. This needs to go to the
Every,
lab.
I had so many of this type of thing of finding slime or gooby.
This should be.
You looked up gooby?
No, that's gooby. You know the material.
This is not. This is not a one for the.
Everyone keeps it. Is the what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, of
Everyone says I still have it. I put it in my
I kept
fridge.
my
I don't think that this is a problem for the United States court system. This is a problem for Maury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Maury.
It is not your gooby.
Yeah. It's not your gooby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not my fucking gooby.
That does backflip. Yeah.
50 backflips in a row. Not my gooby. The gooby does not belong to you.
Here's a nice one. Can a police officer use a Slim Jim to enter my car without my permission? I don't have to read the full thing for that. Oh, this next one is horrible. This is one of the most horrible things I've ever read.
No.
I went to the county health department to get a pap smear, and the doctor got the speculum stuck in my vagina.
What did you look up to find this speculum?
No, I searched. I'm trying to remember what I searched. It was not vagina.
Pat.
I always all the grossest, most horrible ones I always find because I searched something innocuous and then something crazy comes up.
Yeah.
The doctor, I went to get a pap smear. The doctor did not lubricate the speculum before insertion. After the pap was done, she was unable to remove the speculum. She said the speculum was stuck because she could not get it to close. She started pushing, pulling, and twisting the speculum while it was inside of me. When that did not work, she started opening it wider. She said in a panic voice, "It's stuck and I can't get it out." It's just so horrible.
This is why men should be the gynecologists and not women. Because I don't care what they feel.
Yeah.
Right? I'll just rip it out.
Oh.
Okay, here's the next one.
You know, like
I
that.
should have
It
taken that
sounds
one
like it
out.
hurts really bad.
Of course it does, but I don't care. I have a penis.
All right.
My husband purchased and consumed Gatorade with slime and worm-looking thing in it. He drank 4 before he discovered it. Now sick. What recourse should we follow?
Bro, he drank a worm in the
He drank
Gatorade.
He got 4 Gatorades with slime and worm. Don't worry, there's a bunch more coming.
Chad one time made a Mountain Dew with a fly in it.
Made him out.
Or ate, drank,
Made.
made Mountain Dew.
Here's the next question. It's under internet law. Is it illegal to sell slime at schools in Ohio?
Oh, yes. Most school in Ohio.
Yep, slime selling school.
Most school in Ohio.
Here's the next one, a little close to home. Can I sue TikTok for destroying my marriage?
Oh, shit.
My husband was home during COVID-19 for a while, and now my marriage is destroyed. All he does is watch video after video. We argue about this every day. He doesn't talk to me or hear nothing I say.
This is one of the most common problems in all of America at the current moment. This is
the COVID-19 TikTok addiction.
90% of white people are getting divorced.
My wife and I, here's the next one. My wife and I lived at 21 Totten Street in Bethpage, New York. During that time, they dug gunk out of the ground near grooming.
This is a full orc life.
Yep. They dug gunk out of the ground. And now what I did is I took out the body of this one because this one is actually
Ruben is their son.
brutally sad, and the wife got cancer from the gunk.
It was cancerous gunk.
It was cancerous gunk.
Oh, I don't want to hear about all this.
So you don't have to hear about that part.
I hate
What
that
should
cancer.
I
Don't
do if I found a rubber jelly like skins in my bag of chips?
Ew.
I was eating my chips when I almost finished. When I reached in the bag, grabbed the last of my chips and put it in my mouth, I immediately felt something blueberry jelly-like substance in my mouth. So I went to the kitchen sink and threw it in the sink. I then grabbed it and put it in the bag that I was eating.
This would ruin my day so
Watching
bad.
blueberry rubber jelly.
Blueberry rubbery jelly in my
I
fucking
love
chips.
the narration of all these people, what they do. They're always like, they say, while I was eating, then I tasted a blubbery, rubbery gooby, and then I grabbed it and I threw it.
I threw my gooby back in the bag. My blueberry gooby.
All right. Here's one I want to hear from you about. This is, I think, your area of expertise.
All right.
Here's a question about intellectual property.
Oh.
Fuck me.
Do you put the app word on your trademark, such as peanut butter and jelly app? A little ignorant about trademarking.
What does that mean?
Do you put the app word on your trademark, such as peanut butter and jelly app?
It's making an app called peanut butter jelly.
Easy to see if you should do it.
I'm asking if you should trademark the word peanut butter and jelly, or if you should trademark peanut butter and jelly app.
Oh, I see now. He's saying he's starting an app. It's an app called Peanut Butter and Jelly.
He's trying to trademark the phrase.
Can we see if this app
I need to see a peanut butter
I'm
and
gonna
jelly
see if
app
this is
exists.
I'm gonna see if this is
Oh my god,
It's
I
so
need
funny to
that.
make an app called peanut butter and jelly. It's even funnier to try and copyright the words peanut butter
Yeah.
and jelly.
peanut butter and jelly app. This has to be out by now.
Wait a minute, peanut butter and jelly TV.
Peanut
TV,
butter
oh, that's
and
PBJ
jelly.
TV.
Peanut butter and jelly app.
Jello Ballo.
You might be stuck on the intellectual property trademark.
Yeah, I'm also just seeing
phase.
Jello Ballo
Peanut butter jelly time.
and
Wow.
Subs is an app for sandwich recipes,
Okay, cool.
and then the cartoon of Bon Bon.
All right. What do you think? Peanut butter and jelly app or peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly app. It has to be.
Okay. I still have a bunch more, so I'm going to start going fast. I found a bunch of good ones. This one, I think this actually means something, but I could not stop laughing at just this phrase. Is penal code 211 considered a wobbler?
If I did not go to prison but received a felony
Is
for it.
penal code 211
This guy
What
can't
is a
vote.
wobbler?
He can't vote because he wobbled.
I guess what's a wobbler?
Yeah, he's a wobbler.
Question: can sued Dunkin' Donuts, i.e. croissant that has rubber glove in it? It's so funny to me to imagine eating a croissant that has a rubber glove.
What is this?
Did
you get the peanut butter jelly out?
You tell me. I got the app.
This is a soundboard. Peanut butter jelly app. Okay, next one. Okay, I understand. The floor had a crack in it and a bubble underneath the crack, in which when I took the next step, I tripped. I love starting with
I understand. Oh, okay.
So I'm coming to you because I finally got what happened to me.
I'm seeking legal recourse. Okay, I understand.
Oh, okay, I understand. Can I sue the company the day game for false advertisement? I downloaded the game that said you will win money if you get 10,000 points. Bubble Day. Here's another intellectual property question. Can I make custom South Park characters?
No.
You cannot.
Don't even try.
This next one is the most evil thing I've ever seen on this website. This is so horrible. Is it illegal to give a minor sperm so they have a child? I'm very curious if this would be illegal. Could I be charged with something if I did give my sperm to a minor? I'm 24 and she is 15. There would be no sex, just giving her my sperm. Is that illegal?
Yeah. Kill yourself.
It's a loop. He found the loophole.
That's
insane.
awful.
I found so much stuff like this on this website because I searched birthday because I was trying to find stuff like, so-and-so ruined my birthday celebration or something. And it's all, can I have sex with this girl? Her birthday is 2011.
Her birthday's only in 204 months.
Yeah. Horrible. Found this creature inside my bag of candy. So my question is, who do I need to talk to about this? I brought some gummy Jolly Rancher candy, and I found this creature inside my bag of candy. So my question is, who do I need to talk to about this creature? And I've been vomiting since I saw it inside of my bag.
Whoa, just by seeing it?
Yeah.
It's an incredibly powerful
This is
creature.
the most disgusting creature in the world.
Can I get sued from an injury which required surgery due to consensual roughhousing? I was at my neighbor's barbecue. The homeowner, his friend, and myself were the only three left at the bar. We were having cocktails and having a good time. The host was telling me that he wasn't a big fan of our neighbor across the street because he was coming on to his wife. Jokingly, I mentioned that he's a pretty big guy and he'd have his hands full if they squared up. He told me that he was a Golden Gloves boxer and would have no issues. My comment was, well, if he knows any grappling, there could be an issue. He walked around the bar and started jokingly throwing blows at me, and a few landed on the ribs. As I was backing up, he threw a few more blows, at which point I came in very close with a wrestling jiu-jitsu move and picked him up and laid him down on the ground and locked him up, never intending to hurt him. He has a torn rotator cuff. The move is not intended to damage, but more of a submission application. I went back the following day and learned he needed surgery. He told me everything was okay. He had great insurance. We agreed to split the copay. I'm now getting nasty grams from his wife. Am I liable?
A nasty gram?
What's a nasty gram?
Nasty gram for Cam.
I got a nasty gram from his wife. Because I laid him down.
Nasty gram.
Yeah, just somebody knocking at the
You
door.
hurt my husband.
Nasty gram. You hurt my husband,
You
asshole. I'm gonna eat shit in front of you.
Okay, here's another long one.
Nasty gram.
Are pictures of cartoon minors being tickled illegal?
Yes.
I have clicked on many images of teen male cartoons being tickled over the past few years. They have usually been between the ages of 15 to 17, though there have been a few younger ones. In most instances, the teens are clothed. Sometimes they've been half clothed. There have been a couple instances where they haven't been clothed. I normally try staying 18 plus as much as possible, but the site where I browse is very liberal as far as these pictures go. And it's easy to click on a picture that's previewed on an existing page, so you may not necessarily know the character is below 18 until you click the thumbnail version. Currently, I'm trying to get my computer and phone investigated for hacking. However, the company I want to work with states in their authorization form that anything illegal that's readily apparent found while doing digital forensics will be reported to the authorities. My question is, what I've described illegal? Is it considered underage pornography, and is it prosecutable where I live?
Follow-up question. How old is SpongeBob? If you had to guess, how old is SpongeBob?
And then we have, I was watching the original Karate Kid, wax on, wax off, and learning karate. Then I went to the kitchen and accidentally struck my husband as I practiced, and what a coincidence. It was after I read his text with another woman. Now I have a DV court date, but I am a woman, plus I was just I was just practicing karate.
Wow, that is the most amazing defense I've ever heard. You rage punch your husband.
I
You
say, I was
simply
wax on, wax
practicing
off.
wax on, wax off from the karate. You have to pick a You have to pick a movie that is old, so that because everybody in the jury's seen the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And then you have to show the movie.
And it has to be a crowd pleaser movie.
Exactly. And guess what he does in the movie? Fucks it up plenty of times.
But he always gets back up.
But he always gets back up.
Just like you in court.
And if your husband had watched Karate Kid, maybe he would have gotten back up. After what's the thing he can't defend from? Punch.
This one.
The crane thing.
Never seen Karate Kid.
Me neither.
The fuck?
So here's just a few more of my
You seen
list.
Cobra Kai though?
Can I say Waldo inspired for a bikini I am making?
Yes.
You can say that if you want.
You can say that.
Here's another one.
Here, you can't find the bikini because it's so micro.
No, just the stripes, I think.
Shut up.
Sorry,
Is it
I'm sorry to get really legal.
Is it illegal to transform movie characters in Photoshop?
Yes.
Transform into what?
Transform them.
You cannot transform
Is it
any
illegal
characters.
to transform?
I think it
movie
is by
characters?
definition transformative.
And then here's the last one. This one is really cracking me up. Just I don't know why. I was injured inside a store. A young girl hit me on my right knee with a Santa Claus pole. My lawyer says to settle.
He wants to settle for $5?
Just the phrase "a Santa Claus pole" really was getting me.
Santa Claus pole
She
is
hit me
good.
with a Santa Claus pole.
I think that's a death penalty situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Wow.
these.
The gooby thing really fucking killed me.
Yeah.
I tasted
Slimy
a slimy gooby. Oh my god.
Slimy gooby.
I found a rubber
Christ.
jelly.
I found a rubber jelly in my gooby. All right, so here are my slides now.
Oh.
There's a lot more. So this first one I looked up. This is how I would find stuff. I just wanted to show my process. So I would do the site thing, and I found. I just really loved this. Good day. My name is Darren Dookie of Trinidad.
Okay, tell him what you told me about Darren Dookie.
Then I looked up Darren Dookie. I think Darren Dookie killed somebody.
Whoa.
And he said the case was called like the people of Trinidad
the people of
versus
Trinidad
Darren.
Darren Dookie. Yeah. This next one. Is it illegal to post a video taken in my own home of a person eating his boogers? I know it's gross, and there was no answer for that, which sucks.
It's illegal.
I would say it's fully illegal.
It's fully illegal. This next one. How do I answer LIGO without being delusional or pathetic? That was a good search term, was pathetic. It was a lot of very, very sad people asking questions. And then a legal author expert says, I apologize, but I do not understand the question. Could you please clarify for me? And then they said, well, Liga was a client and we had a love affair shortly. I told her that I'd pay her back for her plane ticket to fly from Copenhagen to Kansas City, $2,000-ish. I'd pay her back the money she loaned me when I was in a jam, but she and I had a falling out during that trip. She still wants to pay it back. I can't pay it yet. Is there an issue? Also, I have a question concerning my business startup. Is it okay to start an is it okay to start it without an LLC for the first month? And the legal author only answered the LLC question.
Of course.
Well, yeah, there's no LIGO law.
Yeah. And then this next one. Is it legal for me to pay to eat food from a dominatrix as it comes out of her if her and I are both willing? Which then D. Winogo Esquire expert said, what state are you located in? They said Indiana, and they said, there is no statute or regulation prohibiting eating feces. Moreover, Indiana Code 35-45-4-2 defines prostitution as someone who performs or offers or agrees to perform sexual intercourse or deviant sexual conduct. Therefore, it is not illegal as long as you are not engaging in deviant sexual conduct with the dominatrix concurrently, which the other person asked. Okay, I understand. So would the same answer apply to having the dominatrix perform cock and ball torture and letting her kick me in the balls, ball busting, or cuckolding me if we are both willing? And I would be paying for all this. Thanks. And then D. Winogo says, absolutely. And they said, I wanted to make sure that you understood what cuckolding meant. I would be watching the dominatrix have intercourse, and after completion, she would cuckold me by making me lick and eat his cum from her. Would that be legal? Sorry for the delays. I had to leave town for a couple of days. Yes, the same statute and answer I previously provided would apply to the cuckolding situation as well. Would that be considered a deviant sexual act or sexual conduct when she would make me lick another man's cum from her private area after they've had sex? If you were paying her, then odds are yes. It would be considered deviant sexual conduct, and you can get charged criminally with soliciting prostitution. Okay, so then if I'm not paying her, it would be legal? Yes, as long as there's no money involved, this is legal.
This case needs to hit court because I need to hear the old-ass judge go, and what is ball busting and ball busting? And
I
he
love
looked at the jury and went, ball busting.
CBT. I loved so much that he was like, okay, I'm not sure you know what cuckolding
Sorry,
is.
I'd just like to clarify. I'm eating his cum out of her butt.
This next one had no answer, but it was a customer saying, I used 2 profanity words on a fax to a lawyer asshole and jerk face, and now he wants to take me to court on profanity charges. I want to go in alone and represent myself because I am not going to fight it. I was wrong, and they can rule whatever they want against me. Do I, or should I really need a lawyer with me? Yes!
Cussing is illegal. We've talked about
Cussing
this.
is
I'm the number one lawyer. I work on so many profanity
Cusses
cases.
are illegal, but cussing is different from mom to mom. So it really depends on what
Your Honor,
says.
Your Honor, my client, you thought he said shit, but you didn't hear after. He said taki mushrooms.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
See, we had you. He might be saying fudge.
Yeah,
Pho.
Your Honor, have you not enjoyed a steaming bowl of pho?
Exactly. And
We
the
all
thing,
have.
every house was different. I wasn't allowed to say God dang. A lot of people.
I couldn't say sucks.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
couldn't
some
say
people
suck.
can say, I can say all the swears.
Or
So
shut
it
up.
I
wasn't
couldn't say
a thing to me.
screw. Now screw is a cuss in my
Yeah.
house. So it really, I mean, and some people had. I went over to my friend's house, and his parents let him say, "Fuck this, fuck that, fuck the dinner that I'm eating."
Mhm.
So it really.
I was
dinner.
told in 3rd
I'm
grade
fucking
that
my dinner.
jerk is a swear.
Suck my dinner up my ass.
Suck my dick.
I sit down at the table telling Grandpa that.
Hey, Grandpa, suck my dinner
up
Up my ass.
That's a pretty good. Actually, you should be able to say that. In
Suck my dinner up
suck
my
my
ass.
dinner.
Suck my dinner. It depends on the food.
Yeah.
Maybe you have
Suck
like
my
a
dinner.
savory lollipop.
Stink my dinner. 'Cause
Lick my-
I could say stinks instead of sucks.
Lick
Yeah.
my bob.
Or
Lick
stink
my bob.
my D.
That's my D, mom.
Wet my bob.
Or like
my
stink
bob.
my thing.
Yeah, any of that should be fine.
Stick my finger.
Lick my finger.
Because then they say where. You say, ew.
What are you
Yeah.
talking
Anywhere.
about? Yeah.
Finger my.
Stick it.
And then, okay, this next one. I did something incredibly stupid today. While there was no question it was stupid, I wanted to see if it was illegal. I was at a trade show in Las Vegas, and I got a call for an emergency and had to leave early. When I parked this morning, it was a single spot up against a concrete barrier in front. I entered the parking lot to find someone had parked directly behind me, less than a foot, in a spot that wasn't a space and was sticking out into the roadway. Not having time, I spent the next 5 minutes and 100 turns getting my truck out from in front of him.
Turns. This guy's playing Baldur's
I
Gate.
know.
Damn, bitch.
Making sure I didn't hit his vehicle, in the process scraping up my bumper on the concrete. Upset, I wrote a note. Great job parking like an asshole directly behind me when there's not even a spot, insensitive bastard. And left it underneath his windshield wiper. Looking back, it was rude and stupid, but was it illegal under Nevada law? I didn't threaten him or touch his vehicle. That is the most ex-Mormon fucking thing I've ever heard.
Hey, go suck a lollipop.
Yeah, what is he? What does he says? Great job parking like an asshole directly behind
Is
me.
sarcasm
When
on a
there's
note
not even
illegal?
a spot
In Nevada?
Insensitive bastard.
Is Nevada
Insensitive
where-
bastard.
Is Nevada where ex-Mormons move to?
I think so.
Opposite
Yeah. You know.
of Utah.
Well, I think there's a lot of
City of
Mormons in
sin.
Nevada also.
Where there's 2 cities of sin in
What's-
Nevada:
Reno.
Las Vegas and Reno. The whole
State
state
of
is
sin.
sin.
Yeah.
Basically. If you ask me, this is
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mhm.
Nevada, more like never had a good thought or emotion
Or
in
an
my
impulse when I was in Nevada
Yeah.
because I was
Mhm.
gambling and drinking
Uh-huh.
Sprite.
life. Never had a
Sprite with
never had a chance to go to heaven.
Never had one.
And Nevada backwards is heaven.
I think it's
heaven.
Avada.
Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is a death
magical
star
state.
curse.
This next one. I have taken the company computer with the out of the office to my home to review more trash on it, of turning it.
I am thinking of
I'm
turning
thinking
it.
of turning it over to the law. Some of the girls looking young, he was on a teen porno site.
Comma.
Comma, every ellipsis is a comma. Just let the law check it, and if no one is under 18, I'll jam it and give it back to him. But if there's a girl under 18, will the law arrest him? And then
No,
P.
the law
Simmons,
will arrest you.
Well, that's what P. Simmons says. P. Simmons says, Thanks for the chance to help. I am an attorney with over 12 years experience. Hopefully I can help you with your legal question. What is going on here? You took a computer with child porn on the computer? I didn't say child porno. I said it was on a teen porno site. That could be 18 or 19 years old. I said some of them would be questionable if they are under 18 or under. The P7 says, yes, if there's child porn on the computer, the police can arrest them. My concern is that if you have the computer, you're also breaking the law. The best thing to do is turn it over to the police and let them investigate.
Pedophile Simmons, man. I'm not.
Oh my God! Wait, that's true.
Yeah, he's covering his ass.
This next one is this is a strange question. Is there a law about ABDL in public? And then Isaac Esquire says, thank you for your question, but please permit me to assist you with your concerns. I happen to be a Pennsylvania license. My apologies, but by ABDL, do you mean adult baby diaper lover or something else? If not, I just want to answer the question properly. Yes, adult baby diaper lover. Hi, there is no law against it. The only law is based on decency, which means that so long as genitalia is covered up, sincerely, Dimitri Esquire.
Okay, so apparently,
I like that the Isaac knew what ABDL meant.
yeah.
Well, he certainly.
I think he probably Googled it.
Yeah.
But can you imagine if here's the troll you pull, right? You ask this question, the person says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean ABDL? Is that adult baby diaper lover? I think I'm not." And you say, "What the hell are you talking about? What the
Here's
fuck?"
the troll I do. If they ask me, is it legal to be ABDL? I just sit back. Sure, fucking hope not. Then
Yeah,
you're
the master
and then
troll.
you get 5 stars.
Yeah, exactly. This next one. This is embarrassing, but please bear with me. I have an unhealthy hobby of watching porn. I was
saw this.
recently searching for videos with Google, and I searched for something that isn't appropriate because the word I used doesn't mean what I thought it meant. Google brought up a page that let me know what I searched for was illegal. I never saw any picture or video, just that message from Google. Should I be expecting a visit from
So
authorities?
what do you guys think
What
the
is
word
the
was?
word?
So,
Alien.
Is it illegal? Is it legal to look at alien porn?
It can't be legal. It shouldn't be legal.
it should not be legal,
Does
but
Google give you a warning if you search something illegal?
I think so.
That's awesome.
But the warning,
Thank you, Google.
this is what the customer said.
Thank you, Google.
This is what the customer said. For some crazy reason, I thought Lolita meant a beautiful Hispanic woman. So when I searched for Lolita hand job,
Oh my
Google
god!
immediately let me know that what I searched for was illegal. This is 2 days ago, and I've been freaking out ever since because I looked up the actual definition of Lolita. As long as I didn't view any material and I didn't break any child porn laws, right? Having it accidentally open for a second or so is not equivalent to watching videos
I like
of it.
that defense. He only watched it for 1 second.
Yeah.
The hoops
They
that,
shut
that,
it off.
that pedophiles will jump through to make what they're doing legal.
Yeah,
And
hula hoops.
I wish that
Children.
I wish that every other criminal was doing this. I wish there were questions on this website like so I technically may have accidentally killed a guy, but like I was
It only was for a second.
it was only for a second that I was choking him out, and that like just all these excuses, and it's unbelievable.
It really is amazing. These guys are kind of master of. This is why I know
They're
people
kind of
go to
master
jail.
Well,
debaters.
you were talking about people asking questions on this website, right? You know.
I guess.
Well, I
guess
tried to
we
get
were
my
just-
own.
I guess that's
Well,
the whole
you
episode,
guys,
yeah.
I tried to get my own legal advice.
You're kidding.
I tried to.
Click next slide.
I was trying to do that too, but I changed my mind.
I tried to get my own legal advice on something. Now I want you to look at my conversation really quick.
Okay.
Welcome. How can I help with your legal question? Hello. Yes, it has recently come to my attention that an employee of mine has stolen my designs and started his own clothing company. How do I sue him? Next slide. The lawyer can help you determine if you have a case. Where are you located? These laws vary by state. I am located in New York City, but my client is in Mexico. Next slide.
Your client.
My employee is the most famous singer in Mexico. He is 19 and weighs 90 pounds, like Chalamet. He dances better than most, and I am upset he has gone behind my back, and I want retribution. They said chat is completed. They did not want to take this
They
case
didn't give
on.
you anything?
They did not want to take this
Are you
case on.
fucking
Jubio, what is this?
Go next.
Jubio, what is this?
Oh,
What is
my-
Jubio.bigcartel.com/products?
The Jubio Stellar hoodie?
What have you've taken my designs?
The Jubio Authentic Center?
You have taken my designs from me, and you have started your
You
own
designed
clothing
this?
brand. I've been sitting on this Jubio merch forever.
And you haven't.
I haven't put it
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Well, my design was that the island was going to be the dot on the I.
That's a better design.
That's a better design.
And Jubio ripped it off and made it work.
And why is it in pounds?
That's a good point. I guess it's
Why are you paying for this in GBP?
Euros?
Your euros, rather. He's not answering.
well, that's because I think that this is a different Jubio.
This is a different Jubio?
I think this is JU Bio.
JU Bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are
Just under.
Well, then how are these designs so similar to mine?
Just under beach.
Well, it's somebody else ripped you off. And you know who they also ripped off? Jubio's name.
So we have a case together.
We have a case. You guys have a co-case, which is good because this is going to dip into international law.
This is good. Oh, yeah, because
I'm not qualified for it.
Holy shit.
I've actually been completely banned from participating in it.
This might even be maritime law if there's an ocean between you and the other. So this means that it's legal to do killing. Is it legal to kill someone in the fucking ocean?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
If you just go 20 miles off of New Jersey, you can kill?
No, not 20, but like a lot more.
I think that the country that the person is from would be mad at you.
Well, but being mad is fine. I don't
Being
care if
mad,
people are
you can
mad.
I think that you wouldn't be able to go to that country anymore.
Okay,
And
so
then
fuck,
depending
I'll
on
just
where
kill
it was,
people
they
from
might
countries
get
that
you.
suck.
Because it's like the thing where someone does something bad and the other country says you gotta, like in the Dark Knight,
So you
extradite.
can kill someone from the United Kingdom in the ocean
Yes.
and just never go.
Well, it depends.
But I bet that the U.S. would get you and send you there
Why?
to get
I'm
in
a
trouble.
citizen.
Because they're fucking narcs, man.
I'm a Republican.
They don't care about that. Honestly, the people at the top, for them, it's not about Democrat, Republican. It's about this. Either you got money or you don't.
Okay, so I have a lot of money.
You don't.
Well, you got a lot of money. You got enough to get on a boat.
Honestly, even the people who have a lot of money in our lives, like $100,000, $200,000, that's literally nothing.
Mhm.
How could that be nothing?
They
It's a
could buy-
grain of sand.
They could buy 20 of these hoodies.
You can buy more than that.
They could buy 20 and just give them
Well, I
out.
guess if they only have 20 in stock, they could probably
Yeah.
buy 20.
Well, guys,
Well, if you
this
have
thus
money-
concludes the episode about legal advice.
And if you have money,
Another one.
send $5 to patreon.com/podcastaboutList,
Yep. We do
where you
amazing
can see
episodes.
new type of
Dungeons
files.
and Dragons, the shareholder
Yeah,
meetings,
speaking of the shareholder meeting, what day is it this month, Julio? What did we
beers
say?
we drank. I mean,
It's on a, I remember it's on a Sunday.
what? 28th?
Sunday, January 28th will be the shareholder meeting. That's
Yep.
on Discord, so join the executive producer tier on Patreon, and then make sure you're in the Discord.
And also this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be opening up for little Adam Friedland in a tiny town called Tampa, Florida.
Where are you playing?
The Crazy Comedy Village.
Is it really called the Crazy Comedy Village?
It's something along those lines. It has a really stupid name. It's going to be really, really bad. These shows are going to be terrible. Please, please come out. Please just brighten my day just a little bit. It's going to be so fucking hell being in Tampa. He's going to try to make me go to a strip club or something. And I'm gonna
Tampa's
say,
nice this time of
I like
Tampa
movies. Tampa, no, I'm not a fan of this area.
Tampa's
I'm
trash.
saying.
Tampa's a junkyard.
We went to Tampa
So if
2
you
years
live there, come on out, bitch.
We went to Tampa 2 years ago for the FYA festival, was it?
Yes.
And we got accosted by an Uber driver.
Accosted. A guy talked to us.
No,
Accosted,
driving.
assaulted.
He was
Let's say
driving
what
us
it
in
is.
an Uber.
Say what it was. He
Accosted.
verbally assaulted us.
By saying what?
He said,
We were taking an Uber to Waffle House, and he said, "You know, Waffle House sucks, right?"
mhm.
I said, "No, it doesn't."
I'm
I
sick
like
of
it.
the
You're-
funny Uber drivers.
and you were acting like this is not a crime against us, that we can
He said,
sue this man.
accosted.
He accosted us. This is a crime against
Driving
the
us
both
to
of
a,
us.
to a place.
He drove you there. You paid
No.
him. He can
He-
say whatever he wants.
He
Free speech.
verbally assaulted us.
All right. Well.
Every other building
we
in
will be suing
every
this
other
man.
building in Tampa is an adult video store.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I think I'm gonna have a good time. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Maybe.
I have another question. You guys fucking hate me. You guys fucking hate me. Wish I was fucking
It's a
dead.
bad prank.
That is.
I'm not good at pranks, man. I'm famously
You're
bad at
pranks,
I
and
don't
you
do
have a
pranks.
prank face.
I
Your prank
haven't-
face is this.
I haven't done pranks since when I was a kid. I did the bucket of water on the door
You
to my
do this?
brother, and he cried.
You do this when you're.
My older brother,
You
6 years old.
can't. You have no poker face for pranks because when you do a prank, you have a little. You have like a bobblehead thing.
I
You
don't
do.
bobble my
You
head.
do this. You go.
I don't bobble my head. The other day, I got a fake poop, and I put it on my kitchen counter. As soon as I got it, I zero planning, put it on my kitchen counter, and my wife walked in, she got home from work, and I said, I'm so bad at pranks. I said, hey, baby, can you give me a glass of water? And I was closer to the kitchen than she was. I was doing nothing. I was just sitting in the hallway. Can you give me a glass of water? It didn't work, man. She walked in and she was like, yeah, there's a fake poop on it.
I'm also pretty bad.
We were talking about the master troll the other day.
I
remember I was trying to think of trolling I had done in the past, and I remembered something I did in college that I completely forgot about that people got mad at me for. Which was, you remember how in college it was like they had it was like a TV net, like a school TV network where you get shows, and there's like they have a staff and you make like however many episodes of it. And I never did any of that, but on Facebook I made a fake poster for a show for that called This Shit Fucks, and I said, I'm excited to announce I'm making one of these shows. Please message them on Facebook and ask me if you want to be on the crew. And like, we're gonna have a meeting in this room on this day at this time. And it was completely not true and fake. And a bunch of people messaged the school organization, be like, "Hey, can I work on This Shit Fucks?" And then everyone got really mad at me because it wasn't real.
There you go.
You can only $100 million.
You can only buy stuff at my house with this.
Yeah, at my gift shop. And then you have a little closet where you have like red vines and Skittles.
Oh my god, I just thought of an incredible. I just thought of an incredible satirical idiocracy style thing to do.
Oh, bloody hell!
They come to Muggy, you say, "Sorry, man, I don't have any cash. You got a card reader?"
Oh, that would be. But the thing is, with this current state of the world, they probably would.
They would, and you would have to tip.
Yeah, exactly.
They
and then they
turn
just
that thing
flip around your own phone. And they say, how much is the tip? You're like, I'm tipping 100% of the fucking mugging? That
Mugging
shit's
tip
bullshit.
percents are 100%.
I've been falling into this trap a lot recently. They
Getting mugged?
$2.50 for a cup of coffee. They flip the thing. How much you want to tip? I don't know, $2. I'm paying $5 for one cup of coffee now, just because this fucking piece of shit wants money. The hell is that? It's fucking killing me.
It is destroying this country. Yeah, we need to get rid of
How do they
tipping.
do that in the other countries where they don't have tip?
Yeah, I don't think that they don't really have tipping in like Europe. And
Yeah, you just make everybody just pull.
Isn't it like?
they like actually pay the people the wait staff.
Okay, well that's definitely not the solution. We can't be doing that.
I think in German class they told me that if you do tip more than like 20% or something, if you don't leave just like $1 coin or something, they get like offended.
Which I think is not true.
This
This is
that's not true
invented.
because
No,
in,
this
in,
can't be
in
true.
Mexico, when I was in Mexico, and they don't tip there. Well, they do but it's maybe Julio can speak to this, I guess. But they don't really normally tip. But it's just like
You
an
just
above
weren't
and beyond
tipping.
thing. Well, no, we were tip every time, and every time we tipped, they were also like, "Oh my god, thank you so much!" Like it was like to the point, it was like, "You have to stop. This is not okay. I
It's
can't
too
be."
much.
Everyone is looking at us.
That's
It's
why
like I
nobody
just saved
tips.
your son.
You probably did. That's
Yeah.
maybe why nobody tips there, because they're too grateful,
Yeah.
and it's a little embarrassing. You get a little.
Well, here's a cheat code. You live in a country where tipping is not the norm. All you have to do is move to a tourist city where Americans are going to come and tip you.
True.
And you're going to make twice as much money.
And then you act all offended.
Yeah, these are money hacks.
Money hacks.
Have you traveled internationally?
Yeah, I did. We went to Mexico City. Went to Australia, Europe.
Were you doing shows there?
I was doing shows. Not in Mexico. I did one show in Japan. Which was
Oh,
fun.
that's wow.
Yeah. There was like 40 people there, maybe, but like
That's pretty impressive.
it was
for
pretty cool.
Japan.
Dude, there was like most of them are like expats, but there were like 4 or 5 like actual like Japanese people there who just found the podcast from computers.
That is sick.
Have you guys done shows internationally?
No.
No,
have
we're
a
hoping to
passport
eventually.
yet.
We gotta get passports.
Do
I
a
wanna do
lot of
Mexico so
do a lot of
bad.
international folks listen to this?
We don't know.
Millions.
Dude, I get come to Brazil a lot. And
That's
I'm like,
that's
are
a
you?
threat.
Well, no, I get come to Brazil, and I'm like, you guys, and then I'll I'll see a comment that says come to Brazil, and I'll click the profile, and it'll say like that they live in Brazil, and I'm like, what? Maybe I should come to Brazil. Then I just fucking with them.
I thought
fall
the whole
for it.
thing was that you go to Brazil when people say that, and then they want to be like,
Chop up your body.
yeah, something like that. Would you go do a show in Brazil?
Yeah.
Would you do a show if you knew they were going to chop you up afterwards?
Would I do a show if I knew they were going to chop me up afterwards? I'm open to any and all new experiences.
Okay, well, with that in mind, what if they kept you alive as they chopped you up so you felt every chop you could die?
Well, I don't know. I have certain, sadist tendency.
Well, let's strip the hypothetical question just down to the bare essentials. Would you get chopped up?
Would I get chopped up? That sounds like a euphemism for something else.
Listen to
just little pieces, chunks.
I would because there's strength in numbers, and if there were more little pieces of me, I could.
You're a gecko. You can.
You're exactly. I could. They would all like just become their own little mini me's, and then I could go and
miles walking around.
you know, I could.
And then you do all your tours. You book a tour, do the whole thing in
Every
one
single
day.
day.
Fucking day
Yeah.
you do the tour because you have a bunch of mini U's, and each of them is.
God, that's such a funny idea to book a tour where every show is on the same day at the same time.
Wait, actually, you know how like MF2 used to do that thing where like imposters. That would be kind of sick to put on. You just have an imposter doing a show.
It's a roulette.
Yeah,
Do you know
one of them will be the real one.
we just invented, guys?
What? God damn it.
That's what they do in Mormon temples.
God fucking
They all
damn
do
it.
the same thing at the same
Is that
time.
true?
I think so.
Oh,
I was told that before. Maybe it's not true.
I was told they do.
Doesn't
proxy
every
baptism.
church do it at the same time?
Well, I think they have to like the same.
Sunday?
They get the same like
Script?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
That's what I would. Well, again, someone told me that. It could be.
Where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
You're from Baltimore.
Why? Yeah,
Where
where are you guys from?
I'm from New Hampshire.
Okay.
Okay. North Carolina.
East Coast boys.
All
Yeah.
East Coast.
All
stuff.
East Coast.
All East Coast, all the way down.
Have you guys been to Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yes, I have
What'd you do?
been to
I was
Baltimore.
on the news
I drove
there.
around on it.
What were you on the news?
Yeah.
for?
I was on the news with our friends Girl God, and they were asking me about viral carrot hack.
Yep. And he
Viral
said one of the
carrot
most
hack.
legendary lines.
Please.
All
Oh yeah,
news
that's
history.
worthy of being pulled up.
Yeah, I don't know if we can find this line, but Patrick says, and I quote, "I can't eat carrots. I'm allergic to carrots."
This
It's
is
the
the
one
clip
line.
that I'm not in. This is the one.
No, we're not going to be able to
I'm
find
not
this
in.
clip.
Yeah. I
Have you
used
ever-
my
But he
Facebook
says that
photo
the
as a
delivery is
headshot.
important. He goes like this. Yeah, I can't eat carrots. I'm allergic to
It's
carrots.
the only line I think I said.
And that
on
was
the
what they let him
news.
say. And that was
TV appearance.
that was the first TV appearance from anybody on the podcast, and that is probably going to be the only one.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lasting legacy.
That's relatable. There's somebody else who has an allergy to carrots who's like, I can see myself in this man.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll check it as podcast. How do you like Baltimore?
Baltimore's fine. It's not like I enjoyed growing up there, but I wouldn't want to live there. Yeah.
Okay. Did you eat crab?
Fuck yeah, dude. I love
Crab chip.
I love the crab chip.
It's a good one.
It's
It's
a
a
good
good
fan
chip.
of Old Bay.
Yeah. Old Bay is good.
The drug trade, or
The
into
drug
this
trade?
drug trade from the shows.
Oh, hey man, I can't give out too much information
Oh,
about my
man.
involvement in the Baltimore City drug trade.
Don't worry about it. There's
Another man. Yeah, well,
All right.
I hate soliciting so much that we need to get a gun for the office. We just can't stand any longer.
You guys ever shot a gun before?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were 13.
Yeah, I think the last time I shot a gun, I was like 14. It was like I think it was an MP5, and it was not a legal type of gun. And we would go to my brother worked at a paintball field, and we would wait till everybody left, and then we would just shoot guns into all the trees and shit. It was fun.
My friends and I used to play with airsoft a lot, and we found out that the airsoft gun hurt enough that you could kind of use it like a real gun, in that you could use it to force people to do things.
Yes,
Like you could you could point your fucking airsoft gun at somebody and be like, "Get on the ground right now," and they'll do it because they don't want you
It
to
does.
shoot.
It
It works
feels
the same
good.
way as a real gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never liked any. That was the thing. Everybody I knew liked paintball growing up, and I would play it. And you go home, you're covered in bruises.
Yeah.
Even if you win, you have bruises on you. It should be the loser who gets bruises.
Right.
They line them all up and just-
Yeah, exactly.
The winner.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be walking home feeling like physically bad
You
after
should
winning.
never feel bad.
That's what I'm saying. That.
Have you guys ever got shot by like a
It
Red
gets-
Ryder BB gun? BB
Oh
gun?
no!
No, I got shot by an airsoft though.
Yeah, like a metal,
Yeah, like a
BB.
metal BB.
No, I don't think so.
Does it get stuck in you?
Yeah, they
You guys
hurt
remember when the AR-15, like I associated it with Call of Duty instead of mass shootings?
Yes, that was. Well, but there was one in the game though.
Which one?
There's a
Red
mass
Ryder
shooting in the game.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there was a mass shooting. Oh, like
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, so even when I felt that it was a Call of Duty gun, it was kind of I saw the tide kind of creeping up.
Right.
Yeah,
Just kind of saw the history.
Yeah,
Start to
yeah.
bend.
So if you guys don't know Lyle does a show called Therapy Gecko, where you are live taking
live taking calls from anonymous strangers on the phone.
Here's my question. I haven't. I don't know if anyone's ever asked you this. Has anyone ever called and made like fart sound?
Yeah, people called and made fart sounds, queef sounds. And,
So how do you differentiate the fart?
I mean, you gotta have a trained ear.
Yeah. So you've gotten so many of these calls
You
that
tell the farts
even
in
from the first millisecond,
I have
say,
2 folders in my Google
fart.
Drive.
So you save them. So what are you saving all these sounds for?
What am I saving the fart and queef sounds for? I'm gonna make a cool song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Put them on a sampler keyboard.
What's the worst thing that anyone's ever called and said into your show? Prank
Worst
style.
thing? Oh, prank style. Jesus, man. I don't know. Well, I had a guy he very earnestly called me to tell me about how he had a small penis. And so for about 15 minutes, I was really keeping it together. Really earnestly, like trying to talk him through his low self-esteem as a result of having a small penis. And I really felt like, we kind of connected in this way. Not saying that I have a small penis, but we just connected something in this way. And then at the very end, he goes, "I'm just kidding. My dick is huge, and you're a dumbass." And then he called me. And that just really hurt my feelings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, you got destroyed.
I did. I took the bait, but here's the thing. I was like, if I had told him he was fucking with me, then what if he really did it? What if he really did have a small penis? And then he leaves feeling sad. I'd rather I leave feeling
His
like
life started
Can
so
you imagine
bad.
you call, you're like, God, I've struggled with this self-esteem based on my small penis my entire life. I don't know where to turn anymore. I'm gonna try calling my favorite podcast.
Right.
Okay, you're in trouble.
That sounds fucking stupid and fake.
I guess that would be bad.
Most people, I get calls about a lot of weird stuff, and most people in the comments are like, "This is fake and stupid." But I think a smaller percent of stuff is fake and stupid. I generally believe. I go into it believing.
Has anyone ever called and you recognize the voice and it's a celebrity? Gilbert Gottfried or something.
Yeah.
Someone with a really recognizable voice.
Yeah, I had someone who was doing a Scooby-Doo impression.
You had Scooby-Doo?
You assume it's an impression, but I'm sure
it could have been
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo's seen some shit.
Yeah.
He literally knows ghosts are real.
Actually, so in Scooby-Doo, is it the whole thing that ghosts are not real? Because at the end, whatever any kind of supernatural element is then revealed to just be like a mailman.
At least aliens are 100% real. Aliens are 100% real.
That's the last episode of Scooby-Doo is that Scooby-Doo takes off his mask.
A guy doing a really bad dog impression. Doing a very bad dog impression.
Dogs can talk.
So you like what you do?
Sometimes. This documentary just came out about me on Vice and I went into it wanting to be honest about my own mental health struggles and whatnot. But I watched it and I was like, oh fuck, is my life sad? And I do like what I do sometimes. Like what you guys are doing. This is just a lighthearted riff roast is fun. Do you walk out of this being energized?
Well, sometimes we hurt each other.
It gets really, really rough.
We get nasty at each other.
Sometimes we will realize that we said something that we've already said before. Which really.
How long have you all been friends?
Basically the exact same time as we've done.
So you tell me if the podcast is over, you guys are just never going to see each other again.
No question. Yeah. Wait, are you trying to psychoanalyze me, you bastard?
I'm just
what
asking
kind of
questions.
Freud witchcraft are you doing in this
Oh my
gecko
god,
suit?
this is the what people, I'll be talking to people. This happens to me in my real life. I'll just be talking to somebody and I just ask them something and they'll be like, "You're doing your therapy right now."
Are you a classically trained psychoanalyst?
No, I'm crazy.
What'd you go to? Oh,
This is the same.
I went to film school in Philadelphia.
The same type of thing always happens to us. We'll be talking to people and always like, "Are you trying to make a list out of me?"
Yeah.
Are you trying to message me?
Are you
right now?
List right now?
Do you guys like what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do so many things.
Yeah, I definitely do a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, it's not my only thing I've going on.
What things do you do?
I'm a future artist.
Just kind of bon vivant stuff.
cool.
Yeah,
all types of bon vivant type of things.
3 times a day.
I cook a lot.
2 times a day, 1 time a day.
Yeah,
You cook?
cooking. Yeah, I actually do cook a lot.
I'm gonna give a free shout out to the Factor meal plan. I'm on those meal plans. I hate fucking cooking.
Don't tell me you have a code.
So I'm not giving out the code.
Do not give out a code
Hey,
right
It's not,
now.
no, it's not a code. They don't even
Uh,
sponsor the fucking thing.
You do the
Well,
you do the
that-
meal
that's what
plans?
you're trying to do.
Here's my question about this.
You're gonna hear this give you a code.
What happens when you get these meal plans and then you're like, oh, I'm in the mood for spaghetti, and then they give it to you and it's some bullshit, fucking stupid ass
Dude,
salad.
if you're a good enough chef, you can literally turn the ingredients of salad into spaghetti.
But
Yeah.
they don't
But
cook
what if
it.
you're a
You
what
break
if you're
it
a
down to
horrible
it.
chef?
You break it down,
The
to all the
molecules.
molecules,
Yeah.
and you put them back together.
I guess if you were really good at cooking,
You could do that. That's a YouTube video right there. I made spaghetti out of salad.
Yeah,
You will see that on your YouTube.
Isn't that
page.
all like molecular gastronomy is like, oh yeah, we turned this tomato into an
That's
apple.
alchemy.
Yeah.
You're thinking of alchemy.
No.
You guys know so many things.
Yeah, molecular gastronomy. This is the kind of
Alchemy,
stuff that we talk
apple.
about here a lot. So you like this Factor meal plan thing?
I do. I'm trying to. All right. So part of this, like, I watched this documentary about me.
Is
being
that what was
sad.
so sad about it? Is that you're eating it out of these plastic bins?
No, this has been a happy thing of my life because normally I'm like I've been on a crazy binge. I was like, that's my thing is like binge eating, and so like I was like waking up at 3 a.m. and going to the bodega and drinking a yoo-hoo, but I was like romanticizing it like I was doing heroin in the rain.
That
Yeah.
felt good, yeah.
No, well, it felt good, I guess, in the way that heroin feels good.
So very good.
Yeah,
Extremely good.
By the way,
The number one thing.
just to like, 'cause this is something I want to debunk. A lot of people think that yoo-hoo is chocolate milk. It's not. It's chocolate drink.
Drink is water.
It's water. Yeah.
Chocolate water.
Although there is milk in it as a
Yeah, you gotta have
allergen.
some milk.
Yeah, there's milk allergen.
You gotta get the milk to get the chocolate.
No,
Other
you gotta
way around.
get milk to get chocolate.
Chocolate from a bean.
There's a cookies and cream yoo-hoo that I'm hesitant to try because I think it will ruin my life.
Like you'll get hooked to this new you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're in good company. We've all had some level of candy addiction.
What's your guys'?
I mean, him is everything.
Pretty much all
Kind
candy.
of all candy. He loses
Yeah.
all his teeth every day because he eats so much candy.
Yeah.
He's cracked his teeth on candy.
I cracked my tooth on it was either a gummy worm or
He
some
doesn't
kind
even
of hard
remember.
How
it.
do
He was
you
having
crack your
so
tooth on a
much-
gummy
It was
worm?
bad. It was bad. It was one of those hard
Stale
It was like on the
Yeah.
bottom of a. It was like on a car's carpet.
You know he has a candy problem because he gets the types of candies that have like 4 adjectives.
Yeah.
He's like he's not satisfied with gummy worms. He's gotta
Super
get
sour,
very,
crunchy,
very
super
sour
sour.
crawlers.
Yeah.
Have you had the crunchy crawlers?
No.
Have you guys ever had Nerds gummy clusters?
Oh yeah.
I've had
They're like
I
the little.
love Nerds gummy
You guys ever
clusters.
seen Jimmy Neutron? They're like it's the candy from Jimmy
Oh,
Neutron.
yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, they're really
good.
Oh, yeah.
I had to stop eating candy.
So
I'm pretty much off of candy. Except for the other day, I had the new churros. I just remember
He
this.
says new. He knows when they come out.
That's what I mean.
Well,
You read the trades.
what it was is I saw the Kit Kat there, and I was like, well, that is a new flavor. I have to try it. And it was churro, and it was, I'm going to be honest, not even worth it.
Every morning you.
It was not worth breaking edge on candy.
Every morning you take the newspaper and you like unroll it and you go to the
Candy section.
Oh, let's see. What is horrible? So the factor has gotten you off the yoo-hoo somewhat.
Somewhat, just like having a routine of some kind. That's my new thing. I'm trying to figure out how to. Well, see, this is the thing about therapy, Gecko, is that ultimately it is the story of Pagliacci the clown, where I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to be happy and exist as a person. And so I'm like, all right, maybe the first step is to not drink yoo-hoos at 3 a.m. And then I'm like, all right, now I'm trying to get into that, so yeah, so I'm on a bit of a spiritual
these
journey.
days
that sugar makes you happy.
Yeah.
These days, that whole
They do.
clown
That's the
nonsense.
premise of Willy Wonka.
Oh, that's true.
Did you guys see the Wonka movie?
Not
No,
yet.
my wife
Okay,
did.
it sucked.
Yeah, I heard
It's
it.
terrible.
Oh.
I rewatched the 2006 Willy Wonka movie. It rocks.
With Deb.
Yeah, with Deb.
The
I mean,
Deb
also,
Deb.
by the way, they don't give a fuck about it. I like that Willy Wonka because he, like the new Willy Wonka is kind of like a dope, but the Johnny Depp one, he hates children.
Yeah.
And he's mean to all the kids. And it's way
Well, this
funny.
is his origin.
I hear the
They-
new one is woker.
No way.
Willy Wonka. or something.
They drop a slur in the fucking in the 2006 one.
Oh yeah, sure. They were.
It's so funny when they're wokifying the new Willy Wonka. They're like, how do we fix the Oompa Loompas? How do we make this not Willy Wonka having a bunch of jungle slaves?
Yeah.
And then it's that they make Hugh Grant small, and he's like,
God, I can't believe you enslaved me.
It's just that he still has a slave, but now it's a quippy.
Done and dusted, man. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. Isn't it? Well, he has multiples of.
There's a
Grant
lot
in
of
the movie,
stuff.
I don't know, man. I didn't see it.
We have a Wonka
I
expert
just
that
remember
can
in
call
the trailer that he catches Hugh Grant in a glass thing like a cockroach.
He catches
He catches him. Yeah, he catches him. There's only one of them. I think the thing about the Oompa Loompas that's cool is that they're a bunch of little guys.
Yeah.
I don't care that there's just one.
You only have one Oompa Loompa in the new one?
Only one Oompa Loompa.
Sometime between the prequel and the original, the Hugh Grant Oompa Loompa is fucking.
Yeah, he's
laying it down.
asexually.
He's asexually reproducing.
Yeah.
What does it look like when this person is asexually laying pipe on?
Isn't it strange that they're all guys?
Yeah.
How do they make new ones?
Well, again,
they don't
that's
show
the
you.
wokeness of this movie.
Let me tell you, they don't show you the girl Oompa Loompas because it's a kid's movie.
True, and they'd be bad as fuck. Big. Crazy
God.
big.
It's something I could only dream of.
And orange as well. Wait, is Hugh orange?
Yeah, orange with green.
He has his orange hue.
He looks like an orange hue.
Yeah, so there we go.
That's why.
That's why they got
Green.
Yeah, Hugh Green and orange.
They could have made a million different types of hue.
They did. It's
There
called
should be
Oompa Loompas.
no,
It's called
in
the
different
Rainbow.
hues. In different hues, they could have made a movie of Hugh Grant as different.
Oh my God! It could be
Colors.
called the Seven Hues.
It could be called the Seven Hues, exactly. And
So
it's Hugh
why
Grant,
would it be a
purple
movie?
Hugh Grant, red Hugh Grant,
orange,
But what's
and they all
the-
have different powers and
Orange Hugh.
abilities.
But what if you don't know anything in a movie? They have to do something. What are you doing
Oh,
with a bunch of
Somebody
saving
stealing
your
colors. Somebody stealing colors from the world.
Exactly.
There's
Me
plenty
and
of
Julia watched a
movies
movie
where
exactly that
nobody
was
does
plot.
anything, right?
Well, there's, you know what I just watched? I just watched this movie Sideways. I'd never seen this movie before.
Oh, right. That's that. Wait. I keep confusing Sideways with the one about heroin. There's one about wine and there's one about heroin.
This is really good, guys. This movie's about wine, and I went home and I had a glass of wine, and I put my nose in it, and it just smelled like piss to me. And I still drink it.
It always smells bad.
It did. I didn't like it at all. I don't think I can get into wine.
I think wine is going away.
I
heard it
wine is
It
declining.
feels ancient. It feels so ancient to drink wine. You feel it's
kind of
Greek. It's desert vibes.
Yeah.
You drink it out of some organ. I like beer.
Wine is going to go the way of mead and flagons.
Yes, it'll be gone very, very
We're
soon.
not going to see. Someone will see a wine glass and think, "Oh, what am I in the castle?"
Yeah, exactly. Do you like drinking?
I do. It's not my main vice though.
You
It's not my
already
main.
said
vice. Yeah, you. I like to drink. I drink an entire bottle. I got it. My latest big binge was I drank an entire bottle of it was chocolatey liquor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't tell me you
Bailey's?
just drank Bailey's by itself.
I drank Bailey's by itself.
That is.
Yeah.
you mix it with you.
Yeah, dude. No. I drank a whole fucking bottle of Bailey's, and the next morning I'm like, I gotta get on the Factor meal.
That's like my.
Well, that knocks two things out of the way right at once. It gets your chocolate and your liquor.
Yeah, it's ultimate sin.
It's much better than drinking a handle of vodka and then eating a chocolate bar.
It is actually better.
That also sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Do you like actually no, it was horchata.
Oh, rum chata.
It was rum. It's like a rum chata.
Yeah, that's better than Bailey's, I think.
Yeah.
Bailey's is like it's a thick syrup.
Bailey's is a cream.
Yeah.
Just add the bottle in a paper bag on the stoop, drinking a Bailey's.
When I was a kid, I used to think because they have those little Irish Bailey's like chocolates, and I used to think you could get drunk from eating.
Oh yeah.
Yes. We had a big. We were trying to figure out if there were alcohol edibles, and then we tried to make an alcoholic stew orange.
Yeah, and it was a fail.
It was really.
What, you guys ever had vodka gummy bears? That was something from high school.
I've had.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, where you put them in the thing of vodka and then they
They,
absorb
absorb
everything.
it. Yeah.
I remember
Really?
those. Yeah. I never had one that was done right.
Yeah.
I always had them when they were still sitting in the pool. There was the ratio was off, and then the gummy bears just became this sticky goo. It never
No.
worked. But I tried one and it didn't even get me
I've
drinking.
had
It
a
made me feel sick.
chocolate ball that had whiskey inside of the ball.
Infused?
No, like a liquid whiskey in
Oh.
the ball.
Like a Wonder Ball.
And it was disgusting.
I can imagine.
It was fucking disgusting. It was
Yeah.
like $10 for 3 of them.
Yeah.
It was not a good candy. I think that alcohol. I
That
love
candy should
alcohol.
not
Keep
mix.
it in a cup.
Yeah.
What's your vice? What's your ultimate vice? What gets you?
My ultimate vice thus far has been every single one at different points in time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so now I'm kind of on the nicotine pouch. Is
The Zincs.
very close. The Zin.
The Zen.
Yeah.
I took one of those and it made me I feel like the buzz like goes away after a while.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why you just do more of it. And this is
keep
kind of
going.
how you get
Yeah,
more
of
of a
course.
dependency on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's really amazing. Now my wife got on, and then now she's trying to quit.
Do you really have a wife?
Yeah, I'm really married.
Okay, cool.
She's trying to quit, and now she's saying she can't see the tin in the fucking house, and so now I'm hiding it. Now I feel dirty.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta get the rewards.
Easter egg. Yeah, and she's like, "Well, you could just quit."
But
I like it.
the hiding of it doesn't that make give you even a bigger rush?
Bigger
The-
thrill.
Well, now that I've recontextualized it, perhaps it will. Now that I'm hiding, but then she's always going to be like, "What are you hiding?" And then I'm going to have to make up some kind of
It's all
pornography.
toys.
You know,
stick.
It's
I-
all
I-
toys sours. I have I have them still.
Yeah, and now I'm going to have to develop a real drug problem so that I can hide the Zin in the
Make it easy.
I've been having to come to terms recently that I feel I've had my vices in the past of TV and eating candy and gaming and wasting what time in whatever way, but I think truly right now my vice is literally actually simply sitting on the couch and doing nothing.
This is
This is
claimed
my
many
biggest,
lives.
my biggest struggle.
Why is it-
No,
why are you
that's
talking about this shit?
That's not a vice. That's meditation.
It's not
Not the way he
meditation.
does it.
Uh-huh.
No.
Zero, nothing behind the eyes.
Yeah.
Full
Glazing over.
becoming a piece of furniture. In
Yes.
the room.
Can't move.
That
But
sounds
does-
like good. That sounds like how you do meditation well.
No. 'Cause
Are you watching stuff?
I've
Or are you
seen it
eating
in this
nothing?
state.
He's too lazy to get the remote.
Wait, you're really actually
I'm
just
literally
sitting
doing nothing?
there.
Maybe sometimes I'm on my phone, but sometimes I am just sitting there, man.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
I do think that's good.
I have a vice that I have been doing only in the winter.
What is
Where
that?
it gets so cold in my apartment that I will take my wife's hair dryer and I'll sit in the bed and I'll blow my entire body. And she comes and she says, "What the fuck are you doing? You're bald."
Yeah.
I say, "Shut up."
I'm growing one hair.
I'm growing wet. My hair got wet. My one hair got wet. My big baby hair.
Yeah. I think all my vices are normal stuff.
Candy and
Candy, alcohol,
Yeah.
tobacco, gambling.
Dude, I'm trying so hard to
life.
have an alcohol vice. I just can't do it, man.
Yeah.
fall
Because you have to
asleep.
go
Can't
and get
work.
stuff.
I want to have a margarita every night of my life for the rest of my life.
But then you fall asleep when you do it.
It makes me fall asleep.
Yeah.
This is where you
Because there's so much effort that's put into making it that,
It's
like, once
easy
you
to make.
have
just
a
power through,
margarita,
man. Why are you being such a bitch?
Yeah.
Just power through. Drink 10 in one night, and
Come
then you'll be
on.
able to drink 5
Come
every
on,
night.
Cameron, you can do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Drink
I
15
believe
tequila
it.
sodas in one night.
Cameron, I think you should do what feels right to you.
It feels so right to me.
Here you come with this bullshit again.
That's all I can- that's all I can do. That's all I can
damn
do.
it, man.
That's all I can do.
How about you sit, look him in the eye?
That's all I
know,
can
hey,
do.
you know what?
Screw you, meathead.
You know what feels
I can't.
right? You know what feels right to me?
Tell me.
Current U.S. government. I'm in charge.
There we go. Thank
Rock
you.
and roll.
You get
Old man
political on
and
your
a
show?
leftist.
All the time. We always talk about
Do you, are you sick of this
No.
bull crap up in Washington or what?
what you mean
Should
the,
take down in
the
Washington.
public
because of the swamp.
transportation issues?
Well, basically
bus
the whole damn
delays.
thing. Here's my one question: nuclear bomb Washington D.C. Yes or no? Blow the whole thing. Start over.
That wouldn't be like I'm like you know how people are upset about global warming and how the Earth's gonna die.
I guess.
Isn't that well the Earth's gonna be fine, but humans are gonna die. But is that bad that everyone dies?
I think it's everything dies.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I don't think it's everything.
No,
Their life
Oh my
will
God,
continue
and
on.
cockroach
Because
society.
life evolves. I've learned this even though I was homeschooled.
Right.
And I wasn't allowed to learn this, but now I've learned this. And so we're just gonna get the world's gonna get hotter. We will get
You know what's crazy? I was reading about. Well, I was really getting interested in trying to go to the place where they did the Castle Bravo nuclear test because you can go there.
Yes.
It's in the Bikini Atoll. Atoll. You can go there. You can fully go there, and you can go scuba diving, and you can look at like wrecks of ships from the nuclear test and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And the crazy thing is, I don't understand how this can be possible. That they say it's safe to go there. You can go there, but do not eat anything from there. How can that be okay? If there's a place where you can't eat anything that's there, how can you be okay
there?
for you to go there? How can you survive?
Because how did that stuff get
Exactly.
bad? It was there.
They're fish. They're going to keep swimming.
There.
Yeah.
They're fish. They're going to keep swimming. They could go anywhere in the ocean.
Well, that's true. That scares me.
Too. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
It's not that scary to me. I don't care. But how can you be allowed to go there and it be okay, but you just can't eat an apple there? They say you have to bring all your food. You have to bring food from somewhere else when you go there. You can't eat anything from there.
I had a question. I watched Oppenheimer
Where is
the
this
other day.
place?
In the Bikini Atoll.
It's somewhere in
Where's in the
some
Pacific?
bikini atoll.
It's in the Pacific. It's between, I would say, it's between. If I had to guess, I'm not a geography guy. It's somewhere between Australia, Japan, and Hawaii.
Maybe they tell you not to eat anything.
I need you at the helm of the
good.
ship. You will be telling me
If I
exactly
had
where to
to
go.
guess.
Yeah. I watched Oppenheimer, and they do an explosion in the movie in the middle of
Trinity. You can go there too.
in the
They
middle
let
of New
people in
Mexico.
there every
That's
10 years.
I was watching the movie. I was like, this is this whole secret thing, and you did all this outside, and nobody fucking noticed.
Well,
That's
all the
crazy.
Native American people noticed who they
Yeah,
made
but
very
they
sick.
didn't tell anyone. Those people were like, hey.
Well, I'm sure they did tell people, and everyone was like,
Like, yeah,
"What are you
sure.
fucking talking about?"
Okay, buddy.
There's
I
a
guess
great
that's true.
cloud blanketed the sky.
Yeah, all
A
right.
rain of black ash fell down and made us very sick. Oh, you're off with your mythology again. You're
I couldn't believe how long that movie was. That was
3 hours.
Yeah,
Watch it on the plane.
No, I watched it on my couch, and it took 3 sessions of watching. But one day.
It's worth a watch. I've seen it.
It's so fucking
There's
good.
a
I
little,
loved it.
honestly,
I saw it in the theater.
100% not kidding, a little bit too much nudity for my taste.
The nudity.
The nudity is a little overdone.
It was incredible.
Who's nude?
Florence Pugh.
Is the nudity is it in a context where it's like, all right, this needed to be here for?
I mean, I never feel
I
like
think-
I need to see anybody's body. I mean,
I
wouldn't
think
say,
that was
hey,
the-
I
I
need
think
to
that
see
was
your
the first-
body.
I think
That's
that's
not
the
a
first
good content.
nudity on IMAX.
Really?
Yeah. So
What did it look like in IMAX, the nudity body?
floor to ceiling. Imagine a warehouse where you're looking at a naked Florence Pugh that takes up the entire room.
Okay, yeah, I could see how that would be at least like
It was
spectacle
crazy. Also,
would be
and imagine you're in a room with 500 people.
500 guys who wanted to see Oppenheimer. Just
Whoa!
wow.
Just you hear everybody in the theater go, whoa! At
Yeah.
the same time.
Oh, wait. What the? Those are big. Wow. Well, Lyle,
real bomb.
we have because we know that you give advice to people.
So, sort of.
Yeah. Well, we've watched hours and hours.
Well, you have therapy in your name.
You have therapy in your
I
name,
do.
and also you're green
I am green.
and a little bit of kind of yellowish as well.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I had a question. Why'd you go for gecko?
Do you believe that you can be anything that you want in the world?
No, definitely not.
Well, I do.
Okay. And you chose gecko. I like that attitude.
Are
I
you
like
worried
that.
that Geico is going to
Is this a guy? I legally couldn't actually.
I believe that is actually true. We found some people who are very in need of advice.
Oh,
and
sure.
We need to kind of solve their problem.
You know what? Yes, I do give. Yes,
Yes.
I'm doing.
That's
I'm,
right.
I got to be more confident,
And now you're plugged in.
and now I'm plugged in.
So go ahead and go to who wanted to go first? Somebody said they wanted.
Are these phone calls or are these?
No, we're
These
not.
are from
These are from a
Yeah,
forum
Cameron,
called.
you or
Oh, sure.
What was
Yeah.
it? What was it called again? Help me or
Not
something?
alone.
Not
These are-
alone.
Oh, are these real? Like these weren't like. Are these guys? Are these your guys' viewers?
No,
Or
these
is it
are real. These are real
Oh, shit.
people. This
All
is
right.
what we find. Real people have forum problems.
real.
Let me read you this first question. And this says, is it strange that I enjoyed this? Summer 2001 was one of the best summers of my life. I had finished my sophomore year of high school and was finally going to be an upperclassman, getting all that closer to graduating and going to college, and took driver's ed. You all know I loathe being a kid/teen. Of course. I finally felt like I was truly growing up. Plus, the weather that summer was perfect. Not hot and humid, but gorgeous. Of course, we all know what happened that September. I'll never forget it. None of us will. As my forum title implies, when 9/11 happened, I actually, enjoyed it. Oh my God. Why? Because I knew that a catastrophic event like that comes once in a lifetime. I just loved the fact that I knew that I was going to be able to tell people that I was around when it happened, like JFK's assassination. Naturally, I took a photo of the TV set that day. Naturally. Wait, hold on. I also saw Janet Jackson's infamous wardrobe malfunction live at my first college. I remember that. My first college. I leaned over to my friend Nadia and asked, "Are they allowed to show that?" Again, I said, I can't help but enjoy the fact that I'm able to say, I remember that and I saw it when it actually happened. Is it strange that I enjoyed those events and was not exactly horrified or heartbroken? Remember my reasons. Also remember this all happened before it was found out that I'm autistic. Thank you for reading and for feedback. I appreciate it. Heart.
I do like the idea of watching the wardrobe malfunction and being
horrified. Here's the thing. We all want to be a part of something, even if that something is 9/11.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that's really just what. So is it strange?
So somebody called you and said this word for word. They said, "I enjoyed 9/11, and more so than that, if you think that makes me sick, I enjoyed a wardrobe malfunction."
Yeah.
So you would say it's all good.
Well, I think it is indicative of a desire to just be a part of something. So for this guy,
It's really beautiful.
It is. Well, if I were him, instead of I would join a sewing club or something instead of watching YouTube videos of 9/11 all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
There's probably healthier ways to find.
You can find some friends in that comment section.
I bet there are 9/11 truth forum people who just love this scene.
Yeah. People can't listen. I don't care.
They show up to the meetings and whatever, and they're just making friends.
Yeah.
That's what it's really about.
It did actually launch a lot of communities.
It really did. And when you see the people wearing the bumper sticker on their car, you're like,
I liked 9/11.
This is a different guy.
Right? Yeah.
This is a different guy from a truther. I've never heard of a 9/11 truther.
Goes around when it happened.
Yeah.
A 9/11 liker. Yeah. Are you a truther or a liker?
I wonder how often he looks at that photo that he took of the TV set.
It's probably that phone background. Every day he's like, dude, I can't do this
He had to
shit
take it
again.
on a disposable camera or something back then. Or no, they had digital cameras.
It's in a frame and it says memories.
Yeah. I'm just imagining him taking it with a Polaroid.
Do you think it was a selfie?
Yeah,
could have been. It might have been selfie. The thing is about a Polaroid, you don't have to put the fucking date on it. Everyone knows.
Yeah. I do like the idea that it has the date at the bottom of the Polaroid.
What the hell? What's this? Oh shit!
Looking
that
at the
makes
back
more
to
sense.
figure it out.
I see now.
Okay, this next one, this is kind of a back and forth. This is the question. Why did only that girl say bye? And this is from Abinash. Abinash says, 5 days ago, I had a training for a batch of 49 students. After the class, only one girl out of 10 girls said bye while leaving the classroom. Why that girl only? What is the difference between other 9 girls and this one?
Wow, no, he was counting.
So then Bolton Run says, I used to teach training classes every day. Very seldom did anyone say goodbye. I also didn't keep track of how many male students said goodbye and how many didn't. Why are you hyper-focused on the women at your workplace? Are you hoping to find a wife or girlfriend at work? To which Abinash replies with this picture. And no caption. Tell me why? And a big picture of a red bird.
And maybe a sun that looks like some kind of sun.
Maybe that is a phoenix.
And then Abinash replies again and says, I find girls' actions are not normal. I feel they are always in a tight situations.
Okay, Abinash, now you're talking.
Bolton Run replies again and says, and you know this how? Is this something girls have told you? And Abinash says, no, the way they do things, they try to decorate themselves more.
That's true, they wear stuff.
And now, Abinash answers his own question here. He says, I am thinking she is brave because because she did something what other didn't. Thank you, everyone, for the replies.
Wow.
I'm glad he answered himself.
Yeah, so he doesn't even need you on this one.
Yeah.
He
No.
covered himself.
Well, I don't know exactly what he is asking.
He's
I'm
talking
I don't know
clear
what
as
he's
day.
Well, he has another question that he actually didn't get an answer for. So
Oh,
he
really?
might be
Really?
helpful.
Yeah.
This is the second question. What is this DP image signifies?
Okay.
And this is the image he posts. It's a puppy lying on the ground, and he said, "What would be the psychology or current state of mind of the human who has this image in his or her profile?"
Oh, he's calling somebody out.
Yeah.
Ah.
Fun. Or someone with a puppy in her profile?
Yeah, who's someone who has a DP picture of the puppy.
I would say they would be in a doggish state of
Dog picture, DP.
dog.
They're loafing around.
That makes
That's not
sense.
too.
DP, yeah.
Did anyone answer him on this?
Someone said it just means they like puppies.
I think there's really nowhere else to
Could mean they are a dog.
Yeah, it could be a dog who has a computer.
All right, I have this one. This next one is not a question, but it's from the same forum. It says, "For the girl who's been dissed, revision to Gloria Gaynor's 'I Will Survive.'"
Oh,
And Patrick, I need you to sing this
okay. Right.
because you have the singing voice.
I have a singing voice.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. When you said you had 10 inches, Lord, I almost died. But I'd spent so many nights just waiting for a man that long that I grew strong. And
This is long.
You don't have to sing.
then I knew that I could take you on. But there you are. Another lie. I was waiting for a Big Mac, but you brought me a French fry. I should have known that it was bullshit, just a sad, pathetic dream. Should I have known there was no anaconda lurking in those What is this? Is on a therapy website?
On the chorus.
Okay, I will survive. I will survive because as long as I have batteries, my sex life's going to thrive. I will always have good sex with a handful of latex. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
So there's a lot of lyrics.
There is a lot of lyrics. This is
They did a
song that someone
full,
wrote on the therapy.
they owled out. They weirded out.
yeah.
Yeah, and now here's the reply to this. This is from Random Advisor. Says, "LOL, LOL, LOL. Oh God, that's brilliant. Very funny. I'd laugh harder if I didn't have a French fry myself."
Isn't it so isn't it so awesome that there just exists a place for these people to just find
That's why we love looking at stuff like
Yeah,
this.
I mean, this forum's been around for like 20 years. All the stuff I found is old as fuck.
Yeah. This next one, this is the last one I have, and this one's from 2004. "I am 26, am and passing through a problem. I suffer from flatulence and have to fart frequently. I have to fart 50 to 60 times daily, and that is quite loud but rarely stinky. It's very embarrassing, but I cannot help it. Strict dieting and exercise didn't help, nor the medicines. Medicines cause side effects. So, what should I do to get rid of this problem?" And then this person replies, and says,
Sign Nemo, by the way.
Yeah.
Try not
Nemo.
farting
this
loudly.
person says, "Try not farting loudly. It's raining, and I have been told since I started farting for fun that it causes more of the same problems. Try to find a sit-up style exercise to help. It only needs to be light duty, and don't push poos out. Let the internal muscles do the work and answer the call of nature as soon as you can."
I have a deep respect for this guy for farting for fun because if you take the shame out of it, you're just like, this is gonna be like my.
It's just
hobby.
funny,
I'm just gonna do
man.
it for fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun to fart. It's
I'm
fun.
done farting for my boss. I'm done farting
Yeah.
at company time. It's time to fart for fun.
It's kind of like a little prank to other people too. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
to smell it and it's bad, and you kind of get them.
Yeah.
Pat did it earlier.
I did
We
do it
all
earlier.
had to sit somewhere, and then he farted, and then I walked over, and honestly, guys, the fart, it didn't smell that bad to me.
I didn't smell it.
It's because I just let it out.
You just let it, because there was no stress.
A paid fart smells worse than a fun one.
That's true as fuck.
A leisure fart.
You should believe
Have you guys ever like eaten so badly one particular day that your farts smell like someone else's farts?
Yes.
My
Last week.
farts, if I eat really badly, my farts smell sweet.
Huh.
And I think that this is a sign of diet, some kind of
Yeah,
deathly
I feel that way.
disease.
Sometimes if I've eaten really terribly and I wake up the next morning, I'm doing dishes or something and I fart, sometimes I feel like a blanket has been laid over my head.
Yeah, you can't escape.
Just like it's
A
just
blanket
Created an
just
atmosphere.
not even a blanket of stink, like a blanket of hair.
Is sitting on you?
Just like,
That's, I think, worse.
just like walking out of a spaceship onto a swamp planet.
Just the humidity hitting
Skywalker
you.
crashed.
Getting off a plane in Florida, and you just get to Colorado.
Yeah. Oh my Or when you're trying to turn on the stove burner and it takes a second and it goes and you smell like gas for a second.
Well, last night there was this like weird like Con Ed letter that we got, and it was supposed to show you, it was like scratch and sniff, and it was supposed to show, it was like
Supposed to show you what natural gas.
It's supposed to show you what natural gas smells like, and my girlfriend came up to me with it and was like, "Smell this," and I'm like, "Oh, why does that paper smell so good?" I had no idea it was supposed to be a natural gas
Something,
thing.
by the way, an additive designed specifically to be unpleasant to you.
I sniffed. I took a huge whiff of that thing, and I was like, "Oh my god, it was a perfume sample. That's amazing. I love that smell."
All right, are you done with your slugs?
Yeah. All right, let's go to Caleb's.
Yeah, let's go to mine. I have my stuff is all kind of older stuff from a different time. This is "Girls Are Attracted to, quote, G's" by Rip Dime. It seems so strange, and I'm sure to people older how idiotic my generation is. Not in the sense that our IQs is indeed lower than they've ever been, but in how fickle our fads and attractions are. However, I think it's safe to say the stupidity of my generation has reached its point of no return. Yet as much as you can say I'm just an angsty teen or whatever you will, there is one thing I can't ignore. It seems that girls are only really attracted to what is called a G, or simply a gangster. No matter how you look or what your personality is, a gangsta seems to get all the girls or is considered cool. Why? How is wearing all white, being practically bald, and swearing in horrible English while disrespecting women attractive? Why is it that when you be yourself, you are deemed or you are demeaned, and yet when you conform to the standard and normality, you are considered a god? Where is justice?
So right before you were mentioned that you were kicked out of school.
I was a G.
You were a G. Was this accurate?
This is
when you were
just
a G?
basically, this is the era I was a G. I used to dress. I mean, I was bald, still bald. I had no hair. I would speak in horrible cussing type of words.
And you had to pry the pussy off.
I was 10 or 12. I had to punch women. All just get out of here. They were trying to just marry me all day. Like, it was really horrible. Next slide, please. And he got some responses here. This guy says 20 years ago it was metalheads. 50 years ago it was greasers. Now it's gangsters. In 10 years it'll be hackers.
That's sick. That's awesome.
Incredible. Wait,
Yeah,
2017. Do you think it was hackers?
Oh, I got the year Mr. Robot came out.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Wait, who's like? I'm trying to maybe the character from like a movie or a TV, like who's a hacker that's like a hot.
Johnny Lee Miller and Hackers.
I mean, if this person
Angelina
had said,
Jolie as
imagine
well.
if this person said in 10 years it'll be hipsters.
Then that would be a Nostradamus type of thing. Every generation has its own version of a bad boy, and most women want them at some point in their lives. I went through it very shortly in my early teens and had grown out of it by the time I left my parents' house and started dating good men. So she used to like greasers, metalheads, gangsters, and I bet right now
Is she dating a hacker?
she's dating a
I bet
hacker.
she is,
I put my money on.
What's next, guys? What's 10 years from now?
Past hackers,
10 years from now.
10 years from now. So we have hackers right now. Everything lasts 10 years. So until 2027, we will have hackers.
Yeah.
And then what comes after that?
One of these days, furries should have a day.
Furries, very, very
That's the kind
possible.
of tough guy, bad boy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they got that scary wolf.
Yeah, the wolf guys.
Usually
Wolf guys are
red
really
wolf.
I think next might be demons.
A demon with horns,
Daedric,
past hackers.
Daedric type people.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
split
Orcs,
tongues.
Street magicians.
Street
magicians.
We already had that. Though.
Robots.
Yeah. When the Carbonaro effect dropped,
Yeah,
that
exactly. That was kind of the era of the
magicians.
street magicians. All right, go next. Wait until you get older and all the G's are working at Taco Bell or McDonald's. Stick with your studies and make the money. You will get all the girls when you are older. F the G's.
Whoa.
He's saying the G's should get F.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. I wouldn't go that far because the G's, you don't want to mess with
Seems
these
like the
guys.
issue the G's are already getting F too much.
Yeah.
True, yeah. They probably like
Over
getting
the
F.
other G's.
Yeah, the G's are effing G's, girls, and the G's, the
G's
geeks.
are
Well,
effing
this is
G's.
tough. The G's hate the G's, the geeks, but they like the other G's, the girls.
G's and G's both like F's, females.
Yes.
But F's are effing G's.
Yes, but not the.
G's.
All right, we got to think.
Let's
something else.
okay. What about
G's.
instead of D's for dorks, maybe?
But D's and G's are different.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about geckos.
Oh
my
like,
God.
We're talking about geckos. You
Well,
think
then that
coming
means
up?
then they say F you.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, you're a G2, Ghost 69.
Oh,
You're a ghost.
Or maybe just
You're
think
saying F yourself. F the ghosts, F the geckos.
By the way, fuck ghosts.
End of a work email. Yeah, I'll have that.
By the way, Ghost is
fuck
reading this.
ghost.
There's a
Also,
ghost reading this damn email.
Ghost 69 is a sick username.
Oh, yeah.
See, you could get that these days. All right, next one.
No, because he's got it.
Wait, that's 33.
The homeboy question. So this is a really important. In order to be someone's homeboy, you have to have known them since you were children. True or false?
This makes sense with the word boy from your home.
Yeah. So I didn't even think about this, and this is a therapy question that's old as time. Every
homeboy question.
Is this my
the homeboy?
homeboy?
The homeboy paradox.
Homeboy conundrum.
But there's some answers here. Go next. Some people are saying, good question. And then he took some time to think of the answer. Good question. I've always thought it was a best friend or good friend. Just a friend, really. It depends. And then the truth in the form of hip hop says, since I have a reputation of being a gangsta and stuff, no homeboy is someone you truly have love for. Example, who, him? Yeah, he's my homeboy. We hold each other down in war.
I really hope this guy didn't read the last post. He would have been staunchly offended.
He would have been really mad. Any more from the streets questions? DM me.
There's literally something so intoxicating and titillating to me about me imagining two gangsters holding each other down.
There's two G's in war.
They're going at it.
Oh, God.
Going to war on each other.
All right, next slide. I have noticed this too. Oh, wait, sorry. This was in the beginning. No, I'll skip this one. Go to the next one. Oh, wait, no, that's Rip Dime again. So he made another post here. It's hopeless. I think I just realized something today. No matter what I do, I just cannot get a girlfriend. While this may seem nothing to worry about, as some people say, when I'm 17, I know that I should have one. Yes, as egotistical as this may sound, from what I've heard from every social event or from my observations, is that I look very good, and apparently girls find me cute and attractive.
Why did he put apparently in quotes? Where did he hear that?
Apparently girls find me cute and attractive. Next slide. He gets some. Oh, this guy.
I've been doing it.
Wait, go back to I've been doing it. So this is this guy's Shadow Cat. Okay, so I just want to set up that Rip Dime is having a really bad time. He's having a hard time senior year of high school. This is tough for a lot of people. And Rip Dime Shadow Cat says I've been doing it. Okay, next slide. This is the body. He says, lately I've been on sites like link remove, whatever, and I've been getting tips on how to approach women, how to dress, how to act, what to do if you're nervous, this and that, etc. And I've tried to put it into action. Everywhere I go, I try to say hi or at least smile at a girl. I've gotten rude responses and just a hi, in one case, a little conversation. But I still feel like I'm getting nowhere. I'm still in the hi barrier and seem not to get out from it. It seems there are so many things these sites tell you to do and what not to do that you forget easily. Is there simpler ways to approach girls than following up on all these rules of the game? I know it's good tips, but I can't remember all that bleep when I talk to a girl.
I love here he's studying these websites on how to pick up girls, and he's failing to pick up girls and blaming on the stuff they say is too hard to remember.
Just forget it all.
Is there any way that I could just remember this crap?
Yeah.
And next slide here, an old friend pops in. Rip Dime says, can you please talk in English? You know talking in gangsta isn't going to impress anyone here. In fact, it just makes people annoyed, so please just talk normally.
Yeah.
This guy hates gangsta speak more than
anti-gangsta.
And the Shadow Cat says, first off, I ain't no thug. Second, how am I typing gangsta? Define the term typing gangsta. And no, I ain't here to impress nobody, okay? I got my own set of problems and goals, and I come to this site to get ideas and information on how to do things. If I were to impress someone, I would come here as a cocky mofo, not needing any help, telling everyone how many chicks I get at night. By the way, this ain't a spelling bee, it's the net. Freedom of speech. If it was an English test, I'd care. Since it's not, I don't.
Damn.
And that's a bomb drop.
That is gangsta.
Yeah,
you have to admit that.
And then that was.
He's not trying. You know how gangsta he is. He's gangsta without even trying.
Exactly, and this guy tested it. All right, next slide. I think this might be my last one. This guy just says, dude, I need crazy help, man. I'm a 13-year-old snowboarder, and I dress like a gangster because I am one, but girls don't go for me. So I've tried changing my wardrobe. I'm kind of chubby, but girls hate me, and I don't have a life. I like this one girl, but she probably doesn't even like me back. Dude, I need help. So we can help this kid.
Yeah.
So first of all,
no snowboarding.
You need to choose one. Either be the snowboarder or be the gangster. This is a 33-year-old man. He's very, very old now, and he's still stuck in this in between.
He's never got the answer to this question.
Never got his help. He's decrepit. He looks disgusting, and he's still he's snowboarder from the waist down, gangster from the waist up.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a problem that a lot of young men in this country have.
It's kind of
People that they're wearing snow pants
Exactly.
and a big
sagging.
chain on
That's
top.
true.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm ready to diagnose the problem. I think it's 100%. I think it is the snow pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta stop wearing those to school, buddy.
You're
Stop.
too warm. You're sweating. Everyone thinks you're crazy because you're covered in sweat from these snow pants.
That do your slugs.
All right. I guess I'll just read them off my phone right here. You don't all have this. Yeah.
What is this website? What was that?
E, not alone.
Not alone.
E,
Are
not
people
alone.
are people still posting on this after
Yes.
20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I forgot the name of the website, so I just turned to Quora, and I said there was a lot of interesting thoughts and questions that I was finding on there. What can eating onions do to help your mental health? Any particular preparation that's healthier? Have you experimented with this at all as onions as kind of a mental health?
Have you ever told
helping?
anyone who calls in, like, just try
Right.
an onion,
Yeah. Boil an onion, eat the whole thing raw or
boiled?
boiled.
Raw, boiled.
Well, they do have well they do actually have because they make you cry and that lets you just get
Get it all out. You get to kind of.
Would eating the onion make you cry because your teeth are working as tiny little blades to open up the onion?
If you had a nose in your and eyes in
You
your
had a
mouth,
nose on your face, maybe. But
yeah. But so far, no.
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got that one
I
answered.
hope
This
there's not
next
a
one.
Shrek joke in this.
Oh, I don't think there was no answer to this.
Oh, there was. Oh,
Nobody
I thought there was an
answered.
Nobody answered.
This person has died.
Yeah, they died because they couldn't.
No onions.
Yeah, their mental health their brain exploded on itself. This next question, though, this is more of somebody needs advice.
Okay.
I have a crush on my therapist, and I want to get him to act unethically with me. I don't care about healing. I just want to go to therapy because I like him. Why do I want him to fail so bad? And there was one answer for this from Nicola Sloboda, and they said seducing a therapist is harder than, say, seducing Brad Pitt. You might have a better chance at that. Oh, well, then just try that. I guess maybe
Has
try
anyone
that.
ever
They
tried to seduce you?
Then I called and tried to seduce me.
Yeah.
I guess not. That
And also, what's the number again?
I'm gonna be getting a call for. It
Yeah.
sounds a little bit like you late at night.
My name is
Filipina.
I'm the phone calling right now. This is just the phone.
You're getting a call from another phone. All calls are from. That's true.
Exactly. How come we don't talk to these phones?
Yeah, we can talk to your phone.
Yeah.
If there's technology
Well,
now
they
that
have
allows
these
it.
phones.
This next one is a very. This is a question I need to answer as well.
Oh, you made this?
No, I didn't make this, but once I read it, I was like, I also need this answer.
Okay.
Is Daniel Tosh a sociopath?
Yes.
Which
Yeah,
one?
he's gotta be.
Tyler Trout said sigh. No, Denial Tosh is not a sociopath. What you're referring to is just a style of comedy known as dark
A
humor.
lot of these people don't realize it's just dark humor.
Yeah, but what a lot of people, dark humor fans don't realize they literally poison.
Yeah. Well, I used to traffic in dark humor until I realized it was turning me dark.
Exactly, bro. Let me tell you, I used to basically consume as much dark humor as I could from YouTube, iFunny, Reddit, Facebook, wherever I could get it. And now my dark humor brain is working. It's turned dark in there. I'm walking down the street, I see a sewer grate, a manhole cover. I think, wouldn't it be so fucking funny if a homeless guy fell down there?
Exactly.
What's wrong with
because
me?
of dark humor?
Well,
Because
it's a
dark
dark
humor
humor.
made me think that.
It's
Poisoning
called,
the well.
you know what? I learned actually when I was doing my own research. You've grown something in your brain called the Jeselnik's lump.
That's very, very dangerous.
That's what happens when you do dark humor.
So
Yeah.
what seems to be the problem today, sir? Dr. Walker's basically, I think babies are gay.
Well, I
Yeah,
went to my
you have
friend's
a
birthday
Jeselnik's
party
lump.
and I said 1 year closer to death.
Yeah, they need to do surgery immediately on your brain. You have a lump.
You guys listen to his podcast at all?
Anthony Jeselnik, what does he say?
No, the Daniel Tosh one.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I
no.
hear it's good.
I also hear it's good. This next question is a question about therapists. What if your tea accidentally vomited or farted in therapy?
Therapist.
Which
T's and G's.
Stop Dog said, and I'm wondering if Stop Dog is more of a command than a username, because they said, I would handle it like in any other situation. I'm an adult and I don't think about these sorts of things in general and don't worry about them at all.
This guy rocks.
Good advice.
Yeah. Stop thinking
Wait,
about that.
this guy only has one way to
how
handle
I-
it. That's how I
authoritative.
answer every single question when I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing I always
do. Nothing. I don't. It doesn't matter.
I'd
I'm
walk away.
grown. I don't need to think about that.
I'm an adult. I'll figure it out when it happens.
Yeah.
What depends? Is he like turning around and doing it like in your face, or is it just kind of a?
He's turning around and farting.
I would do something about that.
Yeah.
I would say,
Hey.
I would say something.
No.
If he just farted,
Talking about my mom dying, and he's like, well,
if he had the fart and went over and did it in my lap, I'd be
No,
like,
if your therapist was sitting in the chair and you just let a gigantic fart rip while you were talking to him, he would try and play it off and be like, oh, you'd be like, dude, it smells bad. Why'd you fart? He'd be like, oh, how does it make you feel that I just farted in the middle of
or he'd be like, so what do you think about that? And he'd be like, well, I really think you need, and try to mask it by yelling. 40-second cough. You can hear the fart under the cough so loudly.
God, it's so funny to imagine you're opening up to your therapist and no one fixes there, doesn't even say, oh my God, I'm sorry.
No apology, just looks at you. Yeah. And then this last one. Are we bad friends for going to the gym yesterday without our personal trainer? We went with my roommate instead. For reference, my roommate is named Noah.
Wait, your roommate is
And we went
this is
to
kind of wholesome.
the gym
without
today
me.
without you.
I think maybe someone has a similar
It can't be a
thing. They
coincidence.
needed
It's not a
ads.
This
They
is
needed-
exactly the
It's the
situation
same
that
situation
happened
happened yesterday. You went to the gym without me.
Well,
Well, if you went to the gym
hypothetically,
without us.
hypothetically speaking, would we be bad friends for not going with our personal trainer
Yeah, what do you
to
think
the
about
gym?
this?
And for reference, my roommate, their roommate is named Noah.
They're afraid that they're going to hurt their personal trainer's feelings.
Yes, they're gonna hurt their feelings by maybe making the schedule not sync up
Or
anymore.
just having more fun with this Noah character.
Maybe
Than they
Noah
ever could've.
took us to Wendy's, took them
We
to
all
Wendy's
gotta,
after.
Well, that's the thing. Noah's going to be more fun, but he's not going to get your glutes right.
That's an interesting theory.
Well, what if he
What if he
them
taught us
how
about-
to use the delt pull down?
Yeah, the
lap
delt pull
whatever
down.
it's called, that he did a great job of teaching everyone.
Did a very good job of
But
teaching
Noah
it,
sounds like
and
he has
also-
nice, broad shoulders.
But what if
If that was my roommate Noah, that in this hypothetical,
I know how we can describe this better. What if the roommate Noah had long, beautiful, womanly hair, but the personal trainer was bald? As
Yeah.
a baby?
bald like a
Would that make
bald
any
baby.
Don't
difference?
answer that one.
Maybe,
Um,
and maybe Noah taught us that you can eat as much Wendy's as you
And taught us a
want.
Wendy's hack.
You can eat
But what was the
2,500
Wendy's
calories of Wendy's because it's
The
called
Wendy's
Wendy's.
hack was to eat a lot of Wendy's.
And he said you can get 2 Frosties for free.
So okay, just answer this. What's better, bald or hair?
I would listen to Noah's health and fitness podcast.
Okay,
He has
so
like an Andrew Huberman style podcast where he talks about
the benefits of
benefits
Wendy's.
of Wendy's.
500 calories of Wendy's.
Yeah.
Him talking directly to the camera. You need to wake up, you look in the sun, and then you eat Wendy's. That's pretty much.
That does sound healthy.
And then
That
just
does
go
sound
right
like
back
a
to
good
bed.
day, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lyle, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for having me. And I hope I,
Gecko.
said words.
Plug your
Yeah.
Oh, sure, man. I'm going on tour to 36 different cities around
Jesus
the
Christ!
country.
Wow.
Well, only
Make it
20 are
less.
out. Yeah, no, it's a lot. Well, I'm going on tour, therapygeckotour.com, and I also have a podcast. It's called Therapy Gecko, and you can find it on Spotify.
And check out this Vice documentary, perhaps.
Don't watch that. Don't watch
Please,
that.
smear job. Don't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch
Yeah.
that. But yeah, go listen to the podcast. It's fun.
And check out Factor Meals, y'all.
And we actually have a plug too today, which is that we are doing a Q&A for this play.
Oh, yes,
So
Job
if you're
to
in
Play.
New York,
Job to play.
come to Job to Play on February
first or second?
It's the first, I think.
It's the first?
I think it's the first.
And
It says the first.
it will be the play, and then we're doing Q&A after.
We
If you
will
wanna
be
know if
asking
it's
questions
real,
about
it's
the play.
real. If you want to know what it means,
Yeah, we're gonna find out when we get there.
We're gonna watch this play and
yeah,
then
February 1st.
Yeah.
That's a Thursday, I think. So come out. To
yeah,
that.
come
And
see us, ask questions about this
There
play.
should be a link on our
With the guy
Instagram,
Frank from
Twitter.
Succession's on
Frank
the play.
from
Yes.
Succession.
And so I really hope I get to
I
talk
would
to
like
him.
to meet him and talk to him about his character.
I want to
why
ask him
his
plenty of
motivations
cues,
were.
and I really want A's from him.
Yeah, I want to see his.
Oh,
All right,
Or
thank
should
you guys.
Also, I want to plug. I
Oh.
got a haircut.
The haircut looks really nice. Wait,
Take
check
the
out that.
headphones off. Do it.
It's my dad's haircut.
It's
Yeah.
really good. You did a good job this time. All right, thank you guys.
Bye bye.
I want to be the Julia. What's her name? Julia Child. I want to be the Julia Childs fellow at the recipe
Julia
institute.
Assange. She's leaking recipes. She's leaking recipes that we're not supposed to see the public eye.
Soup from above.
Yeah. Oh.
That's it. They're working on Trifusion. It's a secret Trifusion.
Yeah.
But maybe they could do something beyond food.
The third thing is not food, like being like, oh, like more of a concept.
Maybe it's
Punk
drinks.
culture.
Oh my God.
Yes.
They kind of do that here. Now that
Yeah.
I'm
They do
thinking
everything
about
in
it.
this
They-
food.
yeah, it's pretty easy.
I saw it. I
You
saw
go to a
an ad.
bar, you go to a punk bar, and they're like, oh, we have a vegan Korean fried chicken.
I got an ad on my
we have
Instagram
dumplings
this
that have
this
mohawks on
morning.
and piercings.
Yeah.
they put little bonito flakes on the top. This is actually a good idea.
I got an ad for a gym today on Instagram.
Sorry.
No, this is fusion that I'm watching.
I guarantee you there's already a restaurant in New York called Punk Rock Dumplings.
Wait, there's a vegan place called like Fuck You Burger.
No.
Or Stinky Slit Burger.
There's not a stinky slit burger.
Stinky Slit Burger.
Stinky Slit
There is
Burger.
no fucking
No, it's called.
Search it with quotes. Search it with Punk Rock
No,
Dumplings.
it's somewhere in like Greenpoint or some. Or no, in like Fort Greene, they have like I've been to it before. I haven't been into
It's
it.
not
but
called
I've walked-
fuck you slit.
It's called Slut.
Fuck your slut.
Fuck your slut
Egg
burger.
slut? No.
No, it's not egg slit. It's
Slut.
stink slut burger.
It's not stinky
and
slut
all the
burger.
everything on the menu is called like the fuck you burger.
Is it? Did you go to Dick's Last Resort?
No, no, they don't cuss there.
Yeah, they.
See, that's a fusion where
No,
the fusion
we're
is
not
rudeness.
Yeah.
True. Food
crassness.
and rudeness.
Disrespect.
Food and rudeness.
We're the first people to mix food and rude.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Well, Dick's Last Resort.
It's more of a food rudeness
restaurant
fusion.
and rudeness fusion.
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right.
Maybe he's trying to serpentine his way out in case there's fire, gunfire.
Look at his arms. Look, he's holding his hands in front of him like he's doing like a dance.
My favorite part is here at the end. You can see just his head go back and forth as he waddles out of the hallway. He just goes. His head has like a full. There's a foot between each side where he wobbles his head.
He's walking like a South Park character.
At what point does he when he gets off stage and he's walking away and he does that
Sprint,
walk?
full sprint.
Yeah. At what
The
point
second
does he
he's
just
out the
walk like a normal person? How long?
Well, do you think that's his normal walk?
normal walk.
That is not. No, he does that when people are looking.
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
gets back onto the street, he walks like a normal person. I'm sure.
Maybe.
He's not waddling around. He doesn't waddle in the subway.
Okay,
Yeah,
you right now. I want to. We need a practice here. Okay. You be Mark Norman. Mark Norman is coming on the podcast. I want to show you drill Mark Norman to get the truth out of him.
Yeah,
Because
we
you're
got
about to spew the bullshit,
We
right?
have to lull him in
I'll
obscurity.
So first we'll be like,
Okay.
oh, hey, Mark. Nice to
Oh,
see
what are you
you.
going to call this podcast about math?
That's-
You got an
yeah,
application.
actually,
Yeah,
close,
thanks for
close.
doing the show.
Yeah. What's going on around here?
Well, in
It's
New
just a
York,
video podcast.
yeah.
Oh, you
what's
should call it
going on?
podcast about fish, huh?
There's a fish on the wall.
Yeah,
That's
comedy.
we
funny.
do like comedy, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, actually,
What are you going to call this podcast about water, huh?
Well,
Because they got a water
it's an
bottle
empty
here.
water
I
bottle.
just went
Mark.
to actually a comedy show the other night, and it was like
Comedy.
it went really. It was kind of like everyone was bombing, and it was really awkward. So I was wondering, like, what's the craziest show you've done recently?
Oh, well, the craziest show I've done recently is
Wait, where are you going, Mark?
Now watch this. Now stay. Now sit. Mark, sit down, Mark.
Sit down, Mark.
Now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my method.
No
This is how it
water.
would break his spirit.
Okay.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
So Mark, what happened at that one show?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I'm not Mark. I'm Kevin Hart.
Oh, hello, Kevin.
Hey.
Kevin Hart, did you hear about Mark Norman?
Yeah, what do you think happened? Kevin Hart, will you wear a dress for us, please? No.
No.
That is the funniest shit ever.
And also our good friend Pierce Campion
And
will be
Roz
there too.
Trent.
And we are going to
Roz Trent.
Ah,
I like that is.
I like that one.
We are going to a few cities, guys, that I should have pulled up on my phone beforehand.
No, I know all of them because they're
We're going
here.
to Boston
on
zoomed in.
on March 26th, we're going to be at the Rockwell Theater in Somerville in Boston. Woo!
Somerville,
Chicago, and on April 2nd at Shubas.
Day after April
Then
Fools.
we are doing our first international show ever in Toronto on April 12th at the Garrison. We'll be back in Atlanta April 27th at the Earl, and then Philadelphia on May 18th at Philomoka. You can get your tickets at swagpoop.com/shows, but if you're a crazy type person who's listening to this right when it comes out, the tickets won't be up until noon. So if you're going to complain about it, complain to Alex.
Alex
He will
Forrest.
handle all complaints about tickets
We'll
and
take care of
related issues.
So imagine if you went to our first live shows, right? Now imagine that with 6 guys, and it's not anything like our first live shows, and it's sketch
somewhat
comedy.
like it. I
Imagine
wouldn't say it's not anything.
it's not any. Imagine it's
You will
like.
enjoy it. I think Patrick's trying to get you not to come.
I think imagine it's like the second half of our live shows that we did.
Basically, don't imagine that. Just imagine a fun time out with your friends because you're going to go with your friends.
No, I think they
good
should
time.
imagine that it's kind
we'll
of similar.
Has a new video out too, which is on Instagram and YouTube and everywhere. So go and if your city's not on that list, just
Get a better city,
get a better city. Keep your ear to the ground. You
especially
never know, it might
LA. LA, fuck you.
happen. LA's not happening.
We're never gonna go.
It's too scary.
Unless you're a venue that wants to fly us out or something.
Pay for us.
Uh-huh.
Patrick is obsessed with the idea that somehow a venue in LA is going to fly us out to do a show.
They're gonna fly us out like we are Instagram models and they are a prince in Dubai.
If this episode goes viral,
It has a better
pretty good
chance.
chance.
We should make an LA episode.
That only releases in
It's an hour. It's an
One
hour of
episode.
us just going.
It's a
fuck
cute
that.
right.
One. We could do a LA.
Yeah, that's way too close.
Beach episode.
I think we did a beach episode. I think that you're stealing from our past catalog.
Beach. I don't think we did a beach episode.
You recorded on the beach.
No, we did an episode about the beach.
When did we do an episode about the beach?
We did an episode about the beach. If we haven't done an episode about the beach, Lord, strike me down right now as I stand.
He's asking for it.
It doesn't work when you're indoors.
God can't see us.
God can make this wall
He can't see you.
forward.
He can only see you if you're walking around outside like Google Maps.
God can make the wall behind me fall forward, or didn't get electrocuted. Could have got
You
electrocuted.
wouldn't make the wall behind you fall forward because it would kill me and Alex and Joe.
Yeah.
Beautiful, God-fearing.
Yeah,
We didn't ask it.
that's why the Capitol building, it looks like that because it's to protect because there's doing evil stuff inside, and so it's to stop.
Exactly.
God pricks his finger when he tries to
reach it.
Ow! They're inside
God
fucking
looks down at the
taxing us.
Capitol building and he thinks it's a giant boom.
Yeah,
And
He gets
to
to
suck
suck
he tries to
And
suck
then
on
it
it.
hurts him,
Yeah.
And then it stabs him, and then he jacks off his
back.
blood.
And then the devil,
I don't know what else to do.
the devil celebrates.
So many state buildings in this country are domed.
Pointy
domed.
like that.
Yeah,
How's the Washington Memorial?
God. Yeah, that's a dick.
And that's-
grab a dick.
That one's also very pointy. You could maybe stab his entire hand on that. They do all sorts of evil stuff inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the politicians get together.
Yeah.
Dance around.
They have their dance parties inside.
Inside there's like 100 floors that 2 people can fit on each floor.
They're all playing beer pong against each other.
just
That's
party.
what beer pong was invented.
Washington, D.C.
In DC.
In
It's
the
an
mud.
evil
the
game.
Washington
Be
Post.
careful with that.
You have a toy on the desk for that.
I brought a toy over with me, and I brought these shades. I just like to have my hands on things.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
all
that.
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, we know, man. Yeah.
We should have got him a fidget cube or something because I know he's going to be messing about. He needs a cube. He needs a cube.
Well, guys, what the hell is up? What's the
Yeah.
gossip?
What's the tea? What is the
spill
tea
the
with
tea.
you guys?
Tomorrow, Clancy my dog gets his first
Brother.
heart. My brother dog gets his first heartworm shot. They have to stab him through his back into his heart with a
Whoa.
super long needle.
And that's what you guys are here to plug.
Yeah.
Well, don't say we'll say
All
more.
right,
You know,
all
less
right,
important
all
quotes.
right.
They stab him with a knife to like open him up.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
brutal. It's like
Just to see what's
it's like
inside.
the Nick. They're just doing like experimental.
What's the Nick?
That's Clive Owen.
Oh, and Harry Potter?
No,
Isn't Harry Potter on that?
no. You're thinking of like Frankenstein's assistant.
You're thinking of Harry Potter.
I'm thinking of Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe and John Hamm were in a weird show on
Oh,
BBC,
okay.
which I only saw posters for. But then Clive Owen was on Showtime.
Yeah, it was
On the
on.
Nick.
It was on one of those the premium.
This is
I've
one
never,
of the-
I've never
it's really
seen
good.
it.
I've
It's
never
about
seen
like
it either.
old medicine.
They, like,
fuck
I
that.
use long needles.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you're gonna do when you show up to
They
your,
all go like this.
to the vet with Clancy, and it's a guy from Dead Space. So one with a long ass needle. and he's wearing
He doesn't know Dead Space. We don't know the
You
Nick.
can imagine Dead Space.
This is
Based
the
on the name, you can imagine
divide
what
in
Dead
the
Space
table.
might be.
It's like a scary.
It's
Like
a
a zombie
Dead
in
Space
space.
guy, spider enemy, Dead Space spider enemy. This is gonna be the bad.
That is a big spider.
That would-
Whoa.
Well, who knows an animal better than a spider?
That's true.
Who would know? Oh, and even more so, who would know the inside of an animal's body better than a spider?
A spider
Small
might have
space.
been, a spider could have been the thing that gave him heartworm in the first place.
Yeah.
Really?
Imagine you
spiders
come
carry
home-
heartworms?
Well, mosquitoes do, so I assume
Mosquitoes
spiders.
a type of spider.
Could
Yeah.
have wet spidery type of thing.
Imagine you came home one day and you just saw Clancy on the wall with a big spider web.
Like wrapped in
Like,
He got caught. He got caught in the web. Jumped up.
Yeah.
Eat a fly.
I'd be scared, but
Clancy, no!
I would take a picture for it. That'd be pretty cute. He was
Spider-Man should have had an enemy
Yeah.
called the
The worm is.
It would have been too easy for him to beat because he could have just webbed him up.
Yeah.
It's true about all
Next
Spider-Man's
issue.
enemies.
Why didn't you just put him in a web, man?
Why did he just swing around, dude?
I do like how, like,
Spider-Man's just wacky right now.
Just web him up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Swing towards them and then web him.
I thought the new Spider-Man movie was so stupid because he should have just webbed him.
yeah.
It literally could have been 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
He would,
Ah,
if,
the Green Goblin.
if I was
through a portal.
yeah, if I were Spider-Man, I would have webbed Zendaya right away.
It would have felt so good. Gotta love those Zendaya.
It is funny that
I would
every
have webbed
single,
Zendaya and the friend.
every single one of Spider-Man's like villains, if they are impervious to webs, the only thing that makes them impervious to webs is being bigger than him. Like Rhino, and that's the only one I can think of
They
right
break
now.
out Sandman
Here's
can
a funny little
Turn
story.
into sand
turn it
or turn big.
Turn to water.
What about the little kid?
Here's a funny thing.
Who
about
can?
the little kid.
The little kid, his arch nemesis. You guys didn't read those issues?
Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah.
So I read all the old Spider-Man comics. And something funny is that Spider-Man's like one of his main attacks he does on every single villain, every single issue is he shoots webs into their eyes and they go, oh, fly! Oh no!
That's
then,
awesome.
And then there's, at one point, it's probably like 60 issues in. It's like 5 years into Spider-Man's run, and Dr. Octopus is like he's fighting Dr. Octopus, and he shoots web at his eyes, and it's like any Dr. Octopus like glasses.
Yeah.
And the web falls off the glasses. of Dr. Octopus.
Whoa!
I invented glasses that can't be wet.
Wow. It's like, bro, invent a whole suit.
Yeah,
Just the glasses. It took you years.
You'd think a scientist would be like up on that right away.
Isn't he a doctor? Yeah,
He's
He's a mad scientist. Oh yeah,
You think
he's
he's a doctor?
crazy.
he's a doctor. He's not a scientist.
Who's developing tentacles.
he's
Yeah.
He's a doctor who does
He's a mad
science.
scientist.
He has a
man.
doctorate.
No, he's a doctor because those are prosthetics.
You could be a doctor. He's a pediatrician.
Yeah. That's why his enemy is Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's a kid.
He's a teenager.
Yeah.
He had strep throat. He was the pediatrician. And he's trying to
He
get
also
him.
marries Aunt May at the beginning of the comic.
Really?
Doc Ock, Spider-Man's stepmother.
Really?
Doc Ock.
Whoa.
Whoa. Doc Ock.
Doc Gunk gunk.
Gunk gunk.
Gunk gunk.
Hi, Uncock. How are you, Uncock?
Yo, if you're watching or listening, that's the new challenge. Call your uncle cock.
Yeah. Record it on
See what
video.
his reaction is and send it to us.
It's a new Jimmy Kimmel, like, I stole your album.
Yeah.
Hey, cock.
Hey, cock.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Come on, is this the new cock challenge?
Oh, come on.
Is this going on Jimmy Kimmel?
Hi, Jimmy. Hi.
I like a guy who
Does the
thinks
uncles start reacting like the kids who get their Halloween candy?
Do you have anything to say to Jimmy Kimmel?
No, Jimmy Kimmel told me to call you that.
That's gonna go viral, I'm telling you.
No, Jimmy Kimmel challenge, take your uncle's cigarettes. Tell your uncle he threw cigarettes away.
I threw all your smokes out.
What? Just put your cigarettes. You bought those for me. I like cigarettes. I got those on Halloween.
And then you're like, nah, Guillermo told me to.
Yeah.
What is up with Guillermo these days?
I don't even know what he just doing red carpet stuff, right? He's chilling.
He's sold out.
Yeah, he's sold out.
He's still there.
Yeah. How do you know?
Because Gus.
Oh, yeah.
Guillermo really liked Gus.
Yeah?
Yep. It's a little inside industry secret.
If you
Yeah, I
know
don't think you can
us,
reveal
then
that.
you know Gus.
Whoa, damn. Whoa.
Yeah.
If you know us and you know Gus,
Then we're going to get Guillermo on the bus.
and would go and get on the set of Rust and stop the gun. Gonna have some fun. What I just did there was called lyrical storytelling. Kind of created a world.
How are you guys, Guillermo, to stop the gun?
Baldwin.
Yeah, let's hear
Baldwin Rust. Let's
your
hash
takes
it out.
on
More like
Buttwin.
I'm in a place where I kind of think Alec Baldwin can do no wrong for me.
I forgave him months and months ago.
He's too
I
good.
forgave him the day after he did it.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I
at
forgave him
acting.
before he did it.
As soon as it came out, I was on his side. I didn't even need to know. the
What did
details.
she do?
She probably yelled at him.
Yeah, not knowing it was an accident.
he had to defend himself.
She was filming him. He probably was shy.
He had a job too. He probably thought
She was shooting
he
at
was
him.
going to be on Jimmy Kimmel because
It was a
She
challenge.
was
Don't
filming the
shoot
show.
me.
Don't shoot.
I like.
I'm happy for him. Keep doing your thing.
He's like 10. He's
He's
10
like,
kills.
yo,
He's doing your thing. Like your
Did you
free
see all
flag
the
footage.
footage that like they leaked or whatever, the footage of him on set like before it happened?
No.
Where it's like footage
He's like,
that was supposed, they're like, we think this footage was leaked by the defense because it's all footage of him on set, and you just go like there's like different actors, and he's literally like a bunch of people that he's working with. Like, I just want to make sure that on this movie set nobody ever gets hurt. It's like going up and like someone like trips and falls. Like, oh my god, are you okay? The last thing I would ever want on a movie set is for someone to be injured. No, we need to end this shoot now. If you're tired, we need to stop so you don't exhaust yourself and get injured. There's a bunch of videos of him just doing that.
Yeah.
And then next day he kills someone. It's crazy.
It was
So like
premeditated,
karmically
dude.
insane.
He
Yeah.
was premeditated.
He went back and he got a time machine, went back in time, and he didn't fix the gun because he wanted to kill that lady.
Yeah.
Why hasn't that been explored yet? That time travel might be involved. I like every crime ever that should be there. If I was an attorney,
Should we not consider at least? Okay, we've been through like 2 or 3 possible explanations. We heard the suspect talk. He's convincing. I believe he may not have done it. So now might be the time to think about a time machine.
I just want to rule out time travel at the beginning, and then we can move forward.
Your Honor, look at that necklace. Doesn't that look suspiciously like the time turner from Harry Potter? This could be time travel. If they were wearing the time turner,
Or they could be like, look at that necklace. It looks like it's from the past.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this looks like this is a 1600s necklace.
There's
I
no other.
propose this man is not from this century.
Yeah.
And I think he's a not C, and then you kind of flip the
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
If I start killing people, I'm gonna put scarab beetle charms on them and be like, "There's no way this person."
Wait,
this
that's also
is
a great
mummy.
defense.
I'm gonna buy.
So you show up to court in like old Victorian clothing.
You're like,
Where am I? I have no idea how I've gotten here.
I'm not from this time.
You like say that, and then no one reacts, and then you just like pull out your phone.
oh man, oh whatever.
I'm actually from the future. When you start dressing like Victorians again, I am an android.
it comes back in style.
That could come back in
It
style.
could. It is. Check out the
History.
lining. Check out the lining. It's just got like another phone taped to it. It's like
Made of phones.
Yeah.
Clothing made of phones.
I'm so excited.
I can't fucking
Like Tron.
clothing made of phones and food.
it's made out of electric
Made it
stuff.
of lights.
Well, those
Yeah.
are not clothing, but that's
If you think about it, phones are just lights.
I mean, this shirt kind of looks like an app.
How?
yeah. Wait,
There's
no,
no
like,
explain.
You can click the different ones.
Yeah, you click it. This is kind of like
Three
a game.
colors.
Kind of like a split game. You can play a runner.
You need to play an app so
sitting
bad.
next to a guy.
This is like
sitting next to a guy on the bus, and you're like, oh my god,
Your shirt looks like a public.
sorry, I'm just playing your shirt.
Your shirt has. I can't get past the first level of your shirt.
This is a really hard shirt.
When the shirt unlocks, or when I unlock level 2, the shirt's gonna come off.
And then nipple play.
I feel like your outfit is probably be fun to play. Yeah.
The Vietnam Veterans Reunion.
That would be fun.
Just a bunch of
That'd be
old
awesome.
guys screaming.
Level 1.
Have they made a game yet that's kind of like one of those artistically styled games where it's
Like
mostly
Pokemon?
about like Pokemon 3, like one of those games that's mostly just about depression and living your life day to day, making breakfast and such. That's about a veteran, and they could call it Call of Duty: The Aftermath.
Haven't they done
That
that
would make
with?
It's excellent.
Wait a second, that could literally be, and yes, I'm sure they actually have done that.
Yeah.
But this could actually be an incredible addition to the Call of Duty franchise, where they could have a whole other side of it, and it will appeal to girls. The boys like the war, the girls like the emotions.
And it'll.
Or it could be like a game where it's like based on it's all the Call of Duty characters, like Ghost and all the other ones that I don't know the names of.
Soap
It's
and
all
Cavish.
their wives at homes,
Yeah.
and their homes,
Yeah.
and it's a savvy game.
I was gonna say.
And they
I was
have to
gonna
like
say.
find a date.
Yeah.
And date while their
And
husband is gone.
Yeah, yeah. And then the husband,
Husband texts you every once in a while, and it's like a video of him. It's like, hey, honey. It's like, it's like bombs and gunfire in the back.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. And then you can download like DLCs for like the different
Dating apps.
Yeah. And then you gotta have like dating infused video games.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
you are one of these wives.
Okay.
You describe your perfect home.
7 feet tall, black as hell, can eat nonstop, but like doesn't bloat, physically doesn't put on any weight.
Skinny.
Yeah, very skinny.
Oh wow.
7 feet tall, skinny, rail thin, black, and yeah.
So frozen.
Oh God, I just described my dad.
Paging Dr. Freud.
Great.
7 feet tall. Yeah, I would probably go for the opposite. I'm going for like, I'd say like 4'6", kind of mutton chops, lots of body hair all over, braided beard as well, orange facial hair,
Oh yeah.
black hair on head, helmet with one of those cross guards that comes down over the nose, chainmail, battle axe.
It sounds like you're describing what's the guy from Zelda?
I was describing Gimli.
Oh.
I would say mine. Mine, I would say probably like 1 inch tall. I would say they're sour, they're sweet, they're gone. I would say
You're just
maybe
describing.
red.
You're describing a child. Yeah.
Your perfect man is a child.
I'm just saying, I really miss my husband. I just need it's
So
the
you're
only
kind of willing to submit to the darker side of desire.
I just want a Sour Patch in my life, man.
Well, you could have said
Because
Sour
it's one
Patch
thing,
grown up.
man. It's one thing if your husband comes home from war and you've been fucking some guy that lives across the street.
Well, see,
But he comes home and he's mad in one way.
He
Like,
sees
he's
you.
kind of just he's mad because you're cheating. He's mad about the disloyalty. But you can kind of just skip the whole romance angle of it. If you cheat on your husband's kid, he's gonna send you to jail. He's not gonna care much about.
No. This is how I see it playing out.
He's not gonna feel so emasculated.
I thought you were gonna say that he's gonna be even angrier because he's coming home catching you fucking the
No, I
celebrity
wouldn't.
like the Sour Patch
Have you
Kids.
seen the Sour Patch commercials? He's gonna come home. The Sour Patch Kid is gonna be on top of me, or whatever, like a terrible sour thing.
And he's gonna say,
And
"Oh
then-
my God, you from
Oh
the
my gosh!
commercials."
And then the Sour Patch Kid is gonna give him like a
Oh,
bouquet
and
of
it's like first
flowers.
they're sour, then they're
sweet,
and they're gone.
and then we eat them together because husband's home. And it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The Sour Patch.
Okay, perfect man as a military wife goes.
My perfect man would be definitely 7 feet tall, black as hell. It's Alex's dad.
I've heard all this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Boring.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. You and my dad would be a really cute couple, actually.
I don't think I've ever met your dad. We've lived together for 3 years. I don't think I've ever met your
No.
your parents.
They've only visited once, but they came when you were like asleep in
Yeah.
our apartment, and we had that fake gun in our old apartment
R.I.P.
for a really long time,
Broken.
and it looks real. Yeah, it was broken, but it looks real. And my parents both came in, and my dad like saw the gun and like got like really nervous, and I was like, no, it's a toy, it's fake. And he's like, I'm just really uncomfortable with that being out. Like, please put that away. And then I was just being silly, and I like picked up the gun and like pointed it at my dad, and he was like, stop, please stop.
And he's never visited you.
And he never came back. He had a really bad time that trip. He was also trying to like park the car. We were going out to brunch, and me and my mom and my sister like went into the restaurant to eat, and my sister like left, I think like her phone in the car, and so then like she went back to the car, and my dad saw her, and I guess he didn't know it was my sister, so he like ran away from her.
He's on edge.
He is, yeah. He's got a lot going on.
He ran away from your sister.
Yeah, he ran around and like hid on the other side of the car, and they haven't been back.
Yeah.
I've met Alex's dad.
Yeah, they were very cool, man.
Yeah, brag
I
much.
don't fucking care. I literally don't even want to meet him.
And I've met Patrick's parents a lot.
Yeah.
It's true, we went to a restaurant with my parents once.
I think your parents are here like every week.
Yeah, my parents come up here a lot. I don't know why.
Supportive family.
Yeah.
A real strong family union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Union.
The Dorans.
Yeah, I think it's very funny that people in our parents' generation, the way that people who aren't from New York, so they consider this but everyone had kind of, I feel like a lot of people from our parents' generation, my parents maybe not so much, but a little bit, definitely have the kind of like 80s New York printed on their
absolutely.
memory. And it's so fucking funny.
It's insane.
They literally think they'll be like sitting in a restaurant that is like, you know, it's a brunch restaurant with like leaves and grass on the walls and like an $18 one egg over easy on the menu, and they'll think they're in a wasteland. Oh my god! Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. That made sense when
You watch the news. My mom will just watch like whatever local news thing and just be careful on this. Like they're pushing people into the tracks on the
Dad
subway.
always finds
the subway has been crazy lately, though. I saw a lady get slapped in the face on Friday.
boomer.
There was a serial slapper running up and down this train, and there was like, I guess, like, because like we were trying to get this lady off the train, and she was a serial slapper, dude. She was going up and down slapping people, and everyone was just kind of like moving in front of. She was only slapping other women. So everyone was just like getting in front of women on the train to be like, stop it, get out of here. This was on Friday when we left the play.
What were you doing?
I was like standing in front of this lady who got
protected
slapped.
I was trying to
And then
slap
this
the woman.
lady. Yeah, well, no, this dude.
Started it.
This dude
You slapped her for the center out.
Oh, we're slapping. But this dude
stole my
kicked her off the train.
Like physically.
like he like stood up like now this is my chance, and like was like I'm gonna be a hero, and went and just kicked this woman in the chest off of the train.
That's always the scariest shit when people they get the vigilante.
Yeah.
When they see something going down that's iffy, but instead of doing what you should do, which is be a cartoon, stand up, hey, knock it off.
Yeah, why I oughta.
They go,
yeah, no, he jumped up and then just like kicked her off the train, and then it just like got super quiet and he was just standing there like,
Bro thought
it's like he thought that everyone was gonna look at him like he was a hero. And it's like, dude, you just like kicked a woman.
Bro
What
thought
he
he was
weird.
I would have got in his face. This is what I would have said.
Yeah. You kick a woman who's going around slapping people in the face.
Go ahead, kick me. And then I stand like this.
Please, God.